Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Y'all come on up in here. Right back like we left our keys, man. Right back like we left our keys. You know what it is, man. It's Wednesday. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's time for the Smoke City MobCast, man. The Smoke City MobCast, presented by the LDBC. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Thank you guys so much, man, for taking the time to tune in, man. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. You have absolutely no idea. And while you at it, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. I mean, go ahead and hit that like early, man. Go on and hit that like early. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe early. Go on over and visit the website, man. The website's housed at www.ldbcsports.com. Go over there, man. Tune into visit the website. Sign up for an account over there, man. It's free. Get over there and chop it up with us, man. You know what I mean? With your LDBC, man. The Lions Den Boxing Community. Once again, the website's housed at www.ldbcsports.com, man. I cannot express enough to you guys that, man, we are so very, very, man, just glad that you guys decided to join us, man, to, you know what I mean, to jump in here with us, man, and chop it up. We got another show we put together for y'all, man, of course. And in the building, man, we have the Homeboy 78 Sports TV. We got the Brother Black Fight Fan TV that just slid in the building. We got the Homeboy Darius I Am King Irvin. We have the Homeboy, my partner, Ticket TV Boxing in the building. And man, we gonna cook it up, whip it up, man. And you already know what it is with us. So let me start, man. Let me start with 78 Sports TV. 78, what's going on, family?
What's happening?
Man, ain't nothing to it, man. How you feeling, bro?
Great, man. Feeling great today.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Catch me right here on YouTube, 78 Sports TV. Catch me at ldbcsports.com under the same name. And on Facebook at Kevin Nash.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go over to Ticket TV. Ticket TV, what's going on, family?
Man, you know I'm chilling, dog.
Yes, indeed, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
You can get at me at neverbuckdancing.com because we got niggas that's married. So fuck all of you motherfuckers, you coon ass niggas. Now, you can find me at Ticket TV Live on YouTube at YouTube Boxing, man. And you can get mad as fuck, man. Tell them motherfuckers why you mad, man. I mean, you mad because motherfuckers putting shit in 78's super chat, man. You mad because motherfuckers is showing love to Ticket TV, man. You mad because motherfucking Black Fight Fan TV got 125 people in his live chats, man. You mad because 503 Line stay dropping that heat, man. You mad because Darius Irvin's a professional boxer, man. You mad because your motherfucking channel is lame, man. You mad because you wear dingy ass 1994 dusty ass Kmart special jeans, man. Leave us the fuck alone.
Jordan,
leave us alone. Be gone, motherfucker. Stop harassing motherfuckers. That's not harassing you. Period.
God damn, man. Hey, man, let me go ahead on, man, and God damn it, man. Let me go on over to Darius, man. Darius, what's going on, family?
What's up, family, man? Well, shit, ain't nothing to say out the ticket, man. It's hard to come out the ticket, man. So, hey, man, you can just follow. Hey, I'm social media, same thing on every platform. Darius, I Am King Irvin.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we're going to go over to Black Fight Fan TV. What's going on, family?
Hey, what's going down, homie?
Man, you got it, man. You got it. How you feeling, family?
Oh, I'm feeling great, homie. Feeling real good. Tired, wore out, and sober, but I refuse to be po. You dig?
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh, they can follow me at Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube. Follow me at Black Fight Fan on Instagram, and they can follow me at Black Fight Fan TV on ldbcsports.com. You dig?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 503 Lion. Let me go over there to you. 503 Lion is alive.
Hey, what's Macalack, my Ohio player? What's good to everybody on the panel, man? It's the kid 503 Line, straight out of Houston, Texas, man. You can follow me on YouTube at 503 Line, and go follow us at Smoke City MobCast on Instagram, man. All that exclusive boxing content you dig right at Smoke City, man.
Yes, indeed.
That's true.
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go, man. Let me start off with you, Black Fight Fan TV. So we're gonna go. Let's talk about this Jacobs versus Sulecki card, man, from this weekend. How you feel about that card?
The card was some garbage, man. It was some garbage, man. Danny Jacobs looked like trash, homie. You know, he was supposed to go in there and beat the hell out of Sulecki, man, but he didn't. He really got outboxed, you know what I'm saying? He just dominated off his physical prowess and, you know, his ability to out physical the dude, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to boxing, you know, the dude was all the way on him. You know what I'm saying? Dude was hitting him clean. Dude was shooting a jab on him, keeping that stick on him, frustrating Danny. Danny wasn't listening to Rozier. All in the corner, Rozier begging and pleading with this man the whole fight to go to the body. He didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the Danny didn't do nothing in that fight, man, to make me think that he no world-class fighter. You know, he really looked like he on the decline. Big Baby Miller, he looked good. You know, he looked good. He wasn't he wasn't hurt no dude, but as far as everything else, he looked all right. You know what I'm saying? He was getting hit, and I see where he be putting his head leaning to the left, putting himself in line for a straight right hand, but he got a hellified chin. And it's until I see him get in the ring, all the rest of these guys, like these guys is like C-level B- level fighters, and they ain't got no power. They ain't gonna be able to hurt Big Baby. I got to see Big Baby in the ring with with Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. That's when we'll really know what he made of when he get hit with one of them dudes' punches. But the rest of them dudes, it's hard for them to fight Big Baby off. Big Baby, he an endomorph. That's his body type. That whole card machine, like that size be fueling him. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the work on him. He good for that, coming in the ring 300 pounds and stuff like that. That ain't gonna phase him. That only makes him stronger, you know. So, you know, he got some, but you know, it is what it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go over. Let's go slide over to 78. 78. Same question.
Yeah, man. I agree, Black Fight Fan, man. I wasn't really impressed with the card. I knew the card wasn't going to be good anyway, though, because Eddie Hearn had a cheesy approach to it, to America, his America debut. He thought he was going to, you know, kind of, well, I don't know if this is his American debut, but he was trying to have a cheesy way to get some attendance, like have Big Baby, a Brooklyn fighter, and Danny Jacobs, a Brooklyn fighter, on the same card fighting in Brooklyn. And I knew it was going to backfire because, for one, Big Baby is not a very popular fighter. The only reason why anybody even talks about Big Baby is because Big Baby has successfully attached his name to Wilder, you know what I'm saying, with all this nonsense, you know what I mean? And then the AJ stuff. So that's the only reason Big Baby is even relevant. When Big Baby came walking down the ring, wasn't nobody even wasn't no cheering for him. The crowd was looking at that dude like, who was this dude? Even after the fight, they wasn't cheering. So it's like, man, come on, man. That's your city, but you know, he not popular out there like that. So I don't know why, whatever. His performance though, he tried hard. He was trying to get rid of Duhaupas, but it was a bad matchup for Big Baby if he wanted to look impressive. Duhaupas is not the type of guy you have a showcase fight with, you know what I mean? So maybe now Big Baby have a newfound respect for Deontay Wilder, because Big Baby thought he was going to go in here and whoop on this dude and knock him out because he knew Duhaupas was easy to hit. But that dude tough. That dude ain't finna just lay down for nobody. And then with Danny Jacobs, the Sulecki or Sulecki, whatever his name is, he finna blow up now, courtesy of Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Jacobs, another case of bad matchmaking, you know what I'm saying, by Eddie Hearn. You know, they could have been fighting somebody relevant, but you gave this dude a platform, and now you finna turn him into Provodnikov like Tim Bradley did. Bradley tried to fight some scrub and turn Provodnikov into a star. So that's what Jacobs did. You know, he his damn dog. Hope you don't hear this damn dog barking, man. But anyway, Jacobs fought what's his name? Sulecki, whatever. Yes. He fought the dude. Jacobs getting hit way too much, in my opinion. way too much. He was getting hit, and that's he wasn't listening to his trainer, his corner, and that's dangerous for future fights, man. 160, you know. So I thought the card was, it was decent. I guess, but I wasn't impressed by it. Even the attendance wasn't what Eddie Hearn was expecting at all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out real quick, man, to the super chat. JMJ2121, shout out family. And also Liam, he's sending love from Scotland. And fellas, he wants us to show some love to Mr. Josh Taylor, man. You know what I mean? 12-0, has an upcoming bout against Victor Postol late in June, man. We're gonna show a little bit of love to Scotland, man, and some love to Josh Taylor, of course. Y'all, real quick, man, y'all rock with Josh Taylor or no?
I do. I very much do. I'm waiting on him.
He gonna whoop Victor Postal. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, Josh Taylor.
I want to see how he gonna look against that Swarm monster, though, baby. You got to get some real smoke, man.
Hey, man, he gonna beat the brakes off Victor Postal, bro. I'm just gonna tell you that's what's coming right now. That's not gonna be that. I mean, it's a good chance for him to get his feet wet, but I see him adapting and pulling away.
That's all I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the Victor Postol fight. I've been waiting on Josh Taylor to get in the ring with somebody that I can really gauge him with outside of that type of opponents. But I've been high on Josh Taylor since he beat O'Hara Davis, because I thought a lot about O'Hara Davis, just his charisma. I thought he had a chance, but he just didn't have the style. Josh Taylor is very good, man. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Very special. So Liam, man, we really truly appreciate you. Just wanted to, take that time and really show you that love, man. So welcome, family. I don't know if this is your first time tuning in, but welcome, man. And there you have it. Salute to Scotland. Ticket TV. Same question, family. With regards to this weekend's card, how you felt? What did you think?
I thought it was some shit. I ain't watched it at first because I really wasn't interested. I went back and watched both of the fights, man, with Big Baby and with Danny Jacobs the next day, man. But I thought it was some bullshit, man. Like the other guy said, I'm right online with Black Fight Fan TV and 7-8, man. Listen, man, Eddie Hearn, fuck that dude, man. Anything he got his hands on, fuck him and fuck everything he got his motherfucking hands on. And it seems like Eddie Hearn got a lot of bad luck right now because the arena was halfway empty. Like 7-8 said, motherfuckers really didn't know who the fuck Big Baby Jarrell Miller was. I mean, the shit was embarrassing, to be honest with you, man. I mean, you got Danny Jacobs out there talking about he the king in New York and shit like that. But at the end of the day, after that fight, I really think that he gets stopped by Charlo, man. I just don't know, man. I don't know why he would seem like he want to be in a rush to go right to Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? And I think the best thing for Danny Jacobs is to try to. Well, I don't think he's going to do that either because Lil G is waiting on Canelo. But, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just think you need to stay away from Charlo, man. Charlo ain't the motherfucker. Motherfuckers out here keep saying that Charlo's on something, on coke, on white, on that white. But I'm telling you something. The motherfuckers is knocking motherfuckers slam the fuck out. So, whatever they on something that's whooping motherfuckers' asses. And so motherfuckers need to stop, talking all greasy and shit like that because especially if we got to fight these dudes because they're both of them brothers handling their motherfucking business. So I don't think Danny Jacobs really want to go that route. You understand what I'm saying? I think he just need to go ahead and fall back and get Eddie Hearn to get him a real cherry pick so that he can feel good about himself, work on a few things, and then come back and try to get a heavy hitter. As far as Big Baby's concerned, man, that dude talked so much shit about Wilder and Wilder's leftovers, and then he went in there and couldn't, like 7-8 said, couldn't get dual parts out of there. I mean, bruh, you sat up here and said all Deontay Wilder did was fight bums, but you couldn't get one of his bums out of there. So this is the reason why I say these dudes make themselves look ridiculous. And you fought this dude way after Deontay Wilder fought him too, and you couldn't get him out of there. Bad body and everything. I mean, this shit don't make no sense. And like 7-8 said, dual parts is that motherfucker will come to scrap. You know what I'm saying? He not no motherfucker that's going to lay down. We saw that from the Deontay Wilder fight. But still, the way Big Baby was talking, man, he was talking some cash shit about Deontay Wilder's past opponents. And you fighting the man's leftovers, and you don't even look great against his leftovers. So, if you ain't doing what Wilder did or better against his leftovers, and it's really nothing to say. That's why I like Earl Spence. Earl Spence went in with everybody's fucking leftovers, he made that shit look spectacular. He did everything way better than the motherfucker did before him. You know, you can go to Bundu, you can go to, you know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers. Everybody he motherfucking fought. You know, except for that LaGreco shit, that was some bullshit with Amir Khan. But everybody else that he fought, he looked spectacular against them motherfuckers. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, that's what I was expecting from Big Baby Miller, from all the shit he did. But, you know, dude, you know, it's really Hearn fucked up, man. He in the wish. He got to make the Deontay Wilder fight. 7-8 Sports TV, Blood Boxing, K-Hole, the whole LDBC, Tribe Household, everybody. We on this motherfucking ass. So, you know, it is what it is. Motherfucker, make the motherfucking fight, man. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and get your motherfucking cut off what AJ made. You know what I'm saying? And let us enjoy it. Get his ass whooped. That's all I really had to say, man.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to MBT Boxing. He says, Josh Taylor can take over 140, no problem. Salute to Scotland. Salute to MBT. We're gonna go over to Darius. Darius, question for
Hey, hold up. It is a problem there, MBT. His name is Regis Prograde. It's a problem at 140. Don't do that.
Hey Darius, so how do you feel about the fight, and then from your perspective, what's next for Danny Jacobs and Big Baby Miller?
All right, well, I'm gonna start with Jacobs. Well, with Jacobs, man, like it's not nothing new with Jacobs, man. Like he had this same issue in the amateurs. Like Jacobs' problem is, man, he likes to get in the fight when he don't need to get in the fight. So it be looking like he getting out boxed. Like I heard people saying like, "Oh man, Sulecki was out boxing on the outside, blah blah blah." See, but if you know Danny Jacobs and how he fight, that wasn't Danny Jacobs boxing. That was Danny Jacobs trying to land a big shot from the outside, waiting, and he was doing that in the amateurs as well. And he needs to understand that he has the attributes and the skill set to outbox guys and make the fight a lot easier than when he makes it. But he wants to get in the fight. Trust, like I don't know, a lot of guys in the fight game these days, they like to get in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Where I was always trained, look, you don't get into a fight unless it had to be a fight. If you can get a guy and pick him off on the outside, make him miss, make him pay, and make it easy, you make it easy. You don't make it a fight because if you don't have to make it a fight, because you're giving your opponent more chances to win now at that time because you're taking more risk than what's necessary to get the job done. You can take risk and still get a guy out of there. It's calculated risk. You don't just do the dumb shit that he's doing, letting guys that shouldn't be touching him up as much as Sulecki did touch him up like that. That pose. I agree with Black Fight Fan when he said that supposed to be like a showcase fight, and you made this guy look better. And I don't think Sulecki a bad fighter. Don't get it twisted. Now he's a good fighter, but you made him look better than what he really is, though. At the same time, so what's next for Danny Jacobs to me is he need to get back to the drawing board. He need to start listening to his team because he wasn't listening. Like they said earlier, he wasn't listening in the corner. He was not following the game plan that Rozier was telling him to do. He was telling him to stick on the jab, tell him to move, stop waiting, and he did not listen whatsoever. It's basically just went out there and did his own thing, whatever he wanted to do. Which you gotta listen to your corner. That's why they're there. They seeing things that you don't see. That's their job. And when it comes to Big Baby Miller, man, like, you know, he cool to watch. I like watching him, man, because, you know, he gonna make a fight. He gonna make you fight. But every time I watch a fight, I just can't help but seeing him get knocked out by AJ or Wilder. I just can't see him beating them guys. Like, I understand some people talk about he can break AJ down, but I just see him getting knocked out before AJ get tired because, I mean, if Duhopper's able to Duhopper was accurate if you think about it. Like, anytime he opened up, he caught Big Baby with shots, but he can't crack either. So you have two guys in there cracking each other, and neither one of them can crack. So, for real, if I'm Big Baby Miller, man, go get your money, man, while you can, because you can't beat Wilder. You can't beat AJ. He might be able to beat Dillian White. He might be able to, but that'll be a toss-up. But, yeah, like, I'm not impressed with Big Baby Miller, and I think getting knocked out by Wilder and AJ.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're gonna go over to the one LVZ. What's going on, family?
Hawk. Who goeth there? Is it I that you seek? Oh, my bad. What's up, y'all?
Man, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Man, y'all know what to do. It's the one LVZ, the Peckerwood Punisher, aka the Coon Hunter, Reloaded Sambo Sniper, the one LVZ of LDBC Boxing. We here, baby. We the resurrectors of the boxing world. If it wasn't for us, the game be dead.
Talk that talk, man. Breathing the breath of life back in that bitch.
Y'all got to understand, we calling out all imposters, and we calling them out today. It was my turn. Big Baby Back Ribs Miller. Is that his name? I didn't really. What's his name? Big Baby Back Ribs. He was throwing a lot of combinations, hitting the man with pure butter. And what's up, Darius? I am King Urban, bro. You got to hit me up. I ain't heard from you in a month from Sunday. And
I got you, bro.
And another thing, man. Look, he was hitting the man with pure butter, man. He was not hurting him. I said that the whole fight. He throws a whole lot of punches, but I just don't think he got the pop to hurt Deontay Wilder. Him fighting Joshua, though, I don't know. I like his chances if he throw a lot of them punches. I'll be rooting for him. But as far as all that talk about Deontay Wilder, no, you just another victim. Big Baby Back. he just another shish kebab on the motherfucking skewer, baby. Look, that straight right hand, I see it coming straight down the pipe. Did Duopar hit him with? I said, oh, Duopar hit you with 3 of those off the jab in a straight right hand. Yeah. Wow. If Deontay Wilder lands, your big ass gonna be rolling across the ground. It's gonna look like a whale that got harpooned in the middle of the ocean, and it's gonna be over. Now, let's talk about Danny Jacobs. I saw that fight, and guess what? I wasn't impressed. The first thing I said to everybody in it, y'all know I'm not lying. I said, a motherfucker 26-0 with 10 knockouts. This man can't punch his way out of a wet paper bag with scissors in his hand. He can't hurt a marshmallow. If he squeezed it, it'll still be the same way it was before he squoze it. So he proved me right. Hitting Danny Jacobs with all types of shit, jabs, hooks. I said, damn, look, got Quest X. Oh God, Danny Jacobs is gonna die. I said, man, Danny Jacobs just standing there like he waiting to unload. He let him hit him the whole first round. The second round, he started hitting him with some more shots. Then he took over. So when Darius said, hey, he wasn't boxing, you damn right he wasn't. Because dude was hitting him with every fucking thing. So I hope you're right. Because all the fuck I saw was food. Food. Mainly Charlo food. Dog food. That was it. He could beat dude. And I love the fact that 7-8 came in with the Ruslan Provodnikov reference. Because that's what he just made, dude. Overnight, people really think this dude is a threat. So now, if you a big fighter, you can make some money knocking this guy out because Danny Jacobs did. I wasn't impressed. I wish the basketball game was on. Ticket said it best. This shit was pure doo-doo. And I watched it because I rolled with the LDBC and wasn't shit else on.
Kelly Enigma, man, I'm coming to you. Hey, Felix, I saw your message, man. I appreciate that. Good looking out. Hopefully that sounds better. Let me know if it does. But that's what I need, man. Y'all got to keep us on point, baby. Y'all got to keep us on point. You know what I mean? I don't need to roll with nobody that's not going to tell me I got a booger in my nose. And shout out to Quest X, man, in the super chat. He says, LDBC is the truth, and the one LVZ is my honorary Mexican brother.
Hell no. You better get the fuck on up out of here. No cilantro cooning for me. It's black power, black pride all day. You can keep that over there. No tortilla for the LVZ. Now look, what I'm saying is this, y'all. The next fight I want to see Danny Jacobs in. I do want to see him go to sleep by Charlo, but I don't want to see Big Baby Miller versus Wilder. All I want to see is Joshua versus Wilder. To be honest, if Joshua don't take it, I don't care who else he fight. I won't watch this shit, and I just watch whoever else Deontay beat the fuck out of till he get the belts. I wouldn't mind Big Baby beating him, beating Joshua if he take that fight, getting the belt, and then Joshua and Big Baby fight in Brooklyn, and then he knocked Big Baby over the ropes. And there you go, Bomb Squad.
For the record, man, I like tortillas. I like tacos. I don't fuck with them tamales though.
Tacos cool, but goddamn it, I'd rather have some motherfucking smoked turkey chops, collard greens, and macaroni and cheese any day.
Yes, neck bones and red rice.
Agreed.
And I'm with you. Callie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up, family?
Yeah, you got it, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
I mean, you can follow me at the Cali Enigma. That's on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. You can follow me on all three, man. I'm actually working on all three. I've been on Twitter longer than any of them, but yeah, you can follow me on all three.
Yes, indeed. Same thing for you, man. Review of what placed over this weekend, man, and what do you think is next for Danny Jacobs and Big Baby Miller?
For Danny Jacobs, man, I thought Danny Jacobs lost that fight, man. I had him losing by 1 point, 114 to 113, man. It wasn't until the knockdown of the 12th round that I actually made it closer, man. I really thought he got outpointed. I watched it twice. I scored it the same way. And I thought Sulecki, man, did a good job of piecing him up. One thing I noticed is that, I noticed this before, too, man. He cannot handle a jab, man. He cannot get out of the way of the jab. Triple G was connecting with, was hurting him with the jab. Sulecki was getting him with the jab. And I'm just thinking, man, who has the best jab at 160 pounds? Oh, that's Jamal Charlo. So Jamal Charlo, man, going to hit him with the 1-2, going to put him out. And like I said, man, unless he can deal with that because he has too much weight on the front foot, unless he can deal with that issue, he's going to end up getting knocked out. I just see him going to sleep, man. It's just a matter of time because all Jamal got to do is just sit there and just jab him all night. He can't do nothing. If you go back and watch the fights, every time he jabbed, because he puts so much pressure on the front foot, he just comes to a complete stop, man. He's just completely deterred immediately. I'm like, all his momentum is stopped every time he gets hit with the jab. And then, Charlie got a power jab. So Charlie I'm telling you, Charlie gonna jack that boy up, man. After watching that fight the second time, I can't give him a chance, man. I just can't give him a chance, man. The only reason that Triple G couldn't deal with him because he can't fight off the back foot and he can't counter. Charlie can do both. So I think it's just a matter of time. If he fight Charlie next, good night, it's night. I'm telling you, it's night. Now, for Jarrell Big Baby Miller, I mean, Jarrell Big Baby Miller did what he did. I mean, he threw a lot of punches, leaned on dude, got him tired a little bit. I mean, to me, Jarrell gassed out a little bit more than he normally does, in my opinion. I thought that the extra weight actually caused him to gas out a little earlier, but he got a second win. He did what he had to do. He tried to knock him out, but I mean, he doesn't know how to sit on his punches, so that's why he can't really get anybody out of there, man. Which is why he gets stops through an accumulation of punches, man. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that he used to be a kickboxer. For his hate and shit, I mean, fuck him. I mean, I can give a fuck less about Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man. I mean, it's a matter of time, man. He gonna get a shot. I'm just hoping that it is Wilder and Joshua next. So Wilder go and knock out Anthony Joshua, and then he can get his punk ass in the ring with Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder can knock his big head out. You know what I mean? Because it's a matter of time. Then we're going to see how much shit he talk after Deontay Wilder knock his ass out. Because, all he want to talk all this shit about, he didn't, fuck Deontay Wilder woman and shit. I mean, that's some weak ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude got to build himself, or you got to talk about this dude, this dude woman. You know what I mean? That's the mother of his child, man. Why would you even go there? So, man, fuck that motherfucker, man. And what I want to see for Jarrell Big Baby Miller next year, I want to see him step up in competition. Step up against somebody who can actually punch his ass. You know what I mean? It'd be a good fight for him. I mean, if Dillian White decides not to fight Luis Ortiz, and I don't think he will, how about he takes on Luis Ortiz? Since he was talking about how old Luis Ortiz was too. That'd be a good fight for him. What you guys think? I think Luis Ortiz would be a good test for Big Baby Miller.
Thank you, Cali Enigma. I was so high, I forgot about that. I was watching all four of them. I was watching them bums fight Cali, and I said, I don't think now one of these motherfuckers can beat Luis Ortiz.
Nah, they can't, man. I think that'd be a good test for Big Baby Miller. If he can handle Luis Ortiz gonna tear his ass up. That motherfucker think I be watching Jarrell Big Baby Miller. This motherfucker be thinking he doing a shoulder roll, trying to be Floyd Mayweather and shit. Motherfucker moving his head, moving his upper body and shit. And he moves his back into the punch.
Tony.
Yeah, but he moves his head right into the line of fire, and that shit be cracking me up. I'm like, motherfucker, you moved your head right into the punch. If you do that to Deontay Wilder, you gonna get knocked out. he just moving his head like he's just reckless, man. I mean, that dude. At this time with Coach, you were right. This extra weight actually caused him to run out of gas a little bit, man. So I'm gonna go on to pass it on to the next one.
Hey, listen, man. The new name for him whenever he start talking reckless, man, we need to call him Fat Baby Bastard. That's his new name, Fat Baby Bastard. Don't call him Big Baby Man. Call him Fat Baby Bastard, man. That's what
I like Big Baby Back Ribs, Coach. Big Baby Back Ribs.
Get in my belly,
what's up, fellas.
SW, what's going on, Coach? Hey, SW, Santee, you there, family?
I'm here. What's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing to it, family. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. In here getting the job done as always.
Yes, indeed, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
You can find me on the bottom line, SW, right here on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. So, quick question for you, man. I'm gonna throw you this alley-oop. Y'all watch this. Hey, so tell me, man, what you thought about Big Baby's performance. What you think about his career moving forward and what's next for him?
He's a walking shit stain with a mohawk. I think his performance overall, like being completely unbiased, I think it's trash measured to his mouthpiece. That's my personal opinion. When you talk John Wayne shit, you running around here with King Kong's pants on, talking shit. You're supposed to be Big Daddy out here, and you're speaking about how Wilder's fighting young boys. I expect for you to trash his leftovers, all of them. Any piece of Wilder's leftovers, you should look more impressive than what he did. That's my personal opinion. But his overall performance, I could have went to sleep. You know, I watched him get punched in his mouth a whole lot of times. You know, no, it's not good to put extra weight on coming here in this fight, 300 pounds. It didn't help him possess more punching power. And at the end, he probably had one of the roughest fights of his career, dealing with Deontay's leftovers, as he calls all bums. You know, this guy he's walking hypocrisy at this point. And for his further career, his future career, he's going to be a knockout, man, on somebody's record. It may not be Wilder. It could be Anthony Joshua. But I'm waiting for him to get his ass whooped. I hope he got that same dumbass mohawk on top of his head when he get put to sleep, man. Because it's one thing to trash talk, but when you get personal, you start talking about people's woman and all this other clown ass shit, man. That's not on a grown man's role agenda. Grown men don't do that, man. You know, you don't kiss and tell. You don't shit where you eat at, and you don't make a mockery of yourself that desperately to get friendship from someone. You understand what I'm saying? I understand he wanted to be cool with Wilder. Maybe he wanted to, not Wilder, 50 Cent. Maybe he wanted to come down to the ring, playing mini man, like the way that Wilder did. And this was his way to get that ticket, to say something foul like that. But that overall has had to force me to look at him with disgust. And when I watched his performance, just going back, same way with all the brothers here that I've heard, I wasn't impressed. This ain't nothing for the book. Nobody has anything to be worried or scared about. Big Baby Miller is buying time. Somebody's going to put him in the casket. Who? I don't know. It could be Joshua. I hope it's Wilder. Just for old time's sake. He said he gave him a concussion last time. Just for old time's sake, put him back in the dirt and then send him flowers again. You want to run your mouth like you're Kevin Nash or you're Captain Big Draws, or you have some type of authority around here, like if somebody should be scared or keep you in mind, or we're going to pay attention to you. I'm just waiting for the knockout blow. Because right now, all we see is a 300-pound guy with soft hands.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Coach, what's going on, family?
Hey, boy. Time to get this thing cracking.
People how they can follow you, Coach.
Come to CSH Combat Sports, and you can come on there, or you not come on there. It don't matter. If you come on there, we're gonna talk.
Yes, indeed. Real quick, shout out to Van Exel2 in the super chat. He says San Diego in the house. He loves this channel. Appreciate it, family. Okay, Coach. We need you to bring it on home, man. So what do you think about this weekend's boxing card? What's next for Danny Jacobs, and what's next for Big Baby Miller?
Okay, Big Baby Miller definitely needs to step up. I agree with the brothers. He needs to step up. He need to stop talking so much. He need to stop eating so much. He need to get away from the refrigerator. Okay, this guy need to train. I thought 305 pounds was it was too big, man. And I think Big Baby Miller would do good. I don't know. If he fought Luis Ortiz, I think that fight's too easy for Luis Ortiz. There's some other heavyweights out there. I would like to see Baby Miller and Dillian White go down. I would like to see that. Okay, that'll be an interesting, intriguing matchup. Big Baby Miller, he can box a little bit. He got some skill. Dillian White, can hit. So it'll be the battle of the C+ fighters, and I give him a C+. For Danny Jacobs, you know what? A lot of the brothers, though, man, hey, boy, y'all giving Danny Jacobs a hard time, man. Y'all getting it to him, but he, I think that Sulecki guy, I think that guy can fight, man. I think he can fight. But Danny Jacobs was doing some old, I don't know what he was doing, man, but he was taking them shots, man. He wasn't moving his head. I want to go on to see him fight Charlo, man. That fight been brewing. Them two, they've been, digging at each other. They need to go on a fight. But I'm convinced now, though, to be honest, I think Charlo will beat the dude. At first, I was like, man, Charlo ain't beating this dude. But nah, man, I think Danny Jacobs' head, I think that thing gonna fly off his body, man. So, that's just how it is. And two, I don't know. See, who is Big Baby Miller? I don't know. The fight it's not gonna be heavily broadcast, man. It's not. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be watching it, man. Because I saw that fight, and you know what I thought about, man, the whole time? I was thinking about, dang, the coach got to go get him something to eat. Damn. Normally when I'm watching a good fight, I don't think about going to do nothing else but watch the fight. But I watched that Big Baby Miller fight. I'm like, dang, he can't knock out Duhaupas. Dang. He's supposed to knock him out faster than Wilder did. Because, that's what he said he'd do. And, it didn't happen, And then I started thinking, what would I do if I was Big Baby Miller trainer, man? I think I put a damn padlock over the refrigerator. And I would have this guy, I wake him up every day, Callie. Who am I talking to? Junior. I wake him up at 5 a.m. every morning. And he'd go downstairs to find the refrigerator empty. Nah, man. Nah, you got to work for food, buddy. Got to work for food. Come on, let's go run these 15 miles, okay? And I'm going to put a big-ass steak behind the truck. And I'm going to let you chase the truck, okay? And if your fat ass get to the steak, I'm going to electrocute your ass, okay? Then I have this guy. I have him on an all-juice diet, okay? I put him on, man, look, Big Baby Miller be 245. He'll be lean, mean. He'll be trim. And he'll be able to go in there and do some work, man. See, that's what he need, man. He need a real trainer that's going to, make his ass lose that damn weight, man. Okay? And then, my last thing after I do to him, he would ask, hey, can I go to the refrigerator? What you got to go for? Well, I just want to, get a salad. You a lie. Your big ass don't want no salad. Okay? You don't want no salad. No, you know what you want. Okay? You trying to go get a cheeseburger. Well, let me fix you a veggie burger. Hell, that's your treat. Okay? Let me fix you a veggie burger with lettuce, tomatoes, and I'll let you have a pickle. Hell, you can have that. But you got to go up and down with some damn water. You don't get no flavored drinks. You don't get that shit. Okay? Big Baby Miller is disgusting, man. Okay? He a disgrace. And the guy really need to train, man. He need to train. If he going to compete at that level, he get in there with Wilder, Joshua. I even think Dillian White will knock him out. End of story. That's it.
Quest X, what's going on, family?
What's good, everybody? This is my first time on the Smoke City MobCast. Sorry I've missed all the others that have preceded this one. But I really want to talk about, you guys are talking about Big Baby Miller. And listen, I said it in the group text. I said, Big Baby Miller reminds me a lot of Riddick Bowe. And by that I meant is that he has the athletic talent. the skill set to compete with any heavyweight. His battle is not in the ring; it is outside the ring, and it is with when it comes to food. Everybody knows this who's studied the sport of boxing. They know that Riddick Bowe's biggest adversary was not his opponent necessarily; it was food. And he had uncanny athletic ability to compete with anybody in the heavyweight division. He just could not remain disciplined when it came to his diet and it came to his training camp. I totally see that for Big Baby Miller. As much as I do not approve of how he has conducted himself as far as how he has treated Deontay Wilder or the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua situation, I can at least acknowledge the kid's skill set. He is a phenomenal. If he had punching power, Big Baby Miller would be an absolute threat in the heavyweight division. But the fact that he has cruiserweight punching power with the volume punching that he is able to display or put on display, it's sad because he will always remain competitive. He just will never, ever actually be considered a threat because you got guys like Wilder who one punch knockout. Even I can accept Anthony Joshua. If he puts them together, he will floor you, and that's it. Parker, combination punching, he can put you out of there. Any kind of the heavy hitters in the heavyweight division, Miller is food for. So it's an unfortunate situation overall, but I wasn't impressed with Miller versus Duhaupas. Being honest, I felt like he showed you everything that he was in the first round 1 through round 5. He is very dangerous. If he cannot put you down, all you have to worry about is him outworking you. And if you're a fighter with power, a fighter with presence, you're going to be able to overpower Miller. And that's just, unfortunately, where Miller will land as far as when it comes to this generation of heavyweights. And that's my position on that situation.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, 78. Coming back to you, family. You there?
I'm here, bro.
Yes,
damn,
sir.
It's fucking thunderstorming like crazy out here.
And man, all right. Don't get electrocuted. So we're moving in. I want to move over to the whole Eddie Hearn situation, man. And Eddie Hearn ducking this $50 million. So I need to know, and I've been watching the videos. We've been keeping up with what's been going on. What are your thoughts on that situation, and how do you see it playing out from here?
Well, it's confusing, man, because I go back and forth on whether I think the fight will happen this year or not. At first, I was real optimistic. I thought the fight would happen this year. I'm thinking, all right, AJ can't turn down $50 million, Then when Eddie Hearn came out with all that bullshit, and where the money come from, and they're bluffing and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man? So, now Eddie Hearn, they're coming out talking about, I think Wilder's team really wants to fight. We've had some positive talks. I think we'll get the fight done. It's a 70% chance we'll get it done. All this old shit. So I don't know, man. I really don't know if the fight gonna happen next or if it's gonna happen in just, I don't know. Shit crazy, man. But Eddie Hearn has really disgraced himself, man, with the way he's been acting. In the build up to this, he been acting like a child, a little spoiled little brat. You know what I mean? This dude, running a company, and he running around name calling, trashing everybody's name, disrespecting Lou DiBella, disrespecting old school Shelly Finkel. He basically disrespecting Al Heyman, talking about he heard rumors about this and that, and and it's just crazy stuff, man. You know what I mean? So if a dude really is trying to make the fight, he ain't gonna be doing all this, all the lies. People just tired of it, and he not getting no pass on it in the LDBC. Every time he lie, we call him out on it, and I think that's getting to him because he done paid and hired, do the right thing to be out there, being his mouthpiece and stuff, and it's not really working because they ain't got no juice. You know what I mean? So when we covering and we countering every lie they get told, Eddie Hearn ain't got no choice but to respond. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully the fight does take place. You know, they're getting everything they want, so it shouldn't be no reason for the fight not to happen next.
Yes, indeed. And Charles D, I think I seen that myself. They have actually showed proof of funds. Did you guys on the panel, you guys know that they actually showed Deontay Wilder's team has showed proof of funds?
Right.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. Okay, so let me take it over to Black Fight Fan TV. Same question, bro. How do you feel about this? What's been going on? And you know, I saw your salute on that video today. You know, where you talked about that situation with Eddie Hearn, man. A lot of good insight and thought-provoking insight in there. But what's your thoughts on this situation? We might have lost him. Black Fight Fan TV, you there, bro? Well, let's keep it pressing. Let's keep it pressing. One LVZ, you there, family?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so same question. What are your thoughts on and I haven't really heard your take on it. So man, Eddie Hearn ducking his $50 million.
Good. Because I just blocked somebody on my channel earlier when I was getting on Kanye for cooning. Look, separate that from my boxing, folks. Now, so I'm just talking to my beautiful daughter. I say, he's scared, baby. She's like, who's scared? I said, Eddie Hearn. Right. Who was Eddie Hearn? A scared white man. Why is he scared? Because he's scared of $50 million. She said, why is he scared of $50 million? Because his fighter gonna lose. And he'll never get no more money again. That's what he's scared of. Fuck that. You gonna get that 50, we gonna get that 50 million, baby. Yes. And we gonna fight this man. Win or lose, 50 million is 50 million. It's more than you done made in every other fight. Why would you turn that down? He ain't give you no bullshit ass offer like you gave him. I give you 12 million. Where at? I'll tell you later. Who the referee? I'll tell you later. Who the judges? I'll tell you later. Deontay Wilder, if he accepted that 12 million, you know the contract said he had to fight Anthony Joshua in London in his Anthony Joshua mother backyard. His brother, his uncle, and his cousin is the judge. His father, the referee. And Deontay Wilder get disqualified if he throw a straight right hand.
Mm.
So if you doing all of that, the Ducker man, I'm not surprised he ain't taking the 50 million. That's why I said I'm waiting for the Big Baby Miller, Anthony Joshua fight. I'm not surprised. I know he gonna try to duck him. Probably he can get away with the Big Baby Miller fight for a second. He can get away with it. I'll be honest. He can get away with it. Then they gonna try a Dillian White somewhere and throw him at Deontay Wilder. I swear to you, I can already see it. But then they gonna try to super duck. Y'all need to watch Rocky 3 when Mr. T just come out. You getting out while you can. That's how Deontay Wilder got to go. Don't get his sucker no statue. Give him guts. I'm telling you, these bums is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums. So it's gonna be Anthony Joshua versus Big Baby Miller, 2 other bums. There you go. So I'm not shocked. This ain't nothing new to me. I ain't scared. Whoa, they turned down 50 million. Yep. Guess what?
And he should have, and shout out to Mr. T because he should have won an Oscar for that role.
A fucking man. Look, that role was transcendental. Look, that role was so true to life. That was 1984, mate.
Man, it was something like that. That boy played like the hell out of that role.
Yeah, look, that role was so vicious, y'all. He telling the story of boxing right now. Bums is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums. Y'all just think about that shit, man. I'm done. Shouts out to Mr. T, man.
Hey, LVZ. You remember when he was in the dude acting is underrated. Did you remember when he was in the ring? He was in the ring and Apollo Creed came over to shake his hand.
Oh, hold up.
Oh man, he killed Apollo.
Get the hell out of my face. I don't need what you got no more. I don't need no bum in my corner, Miss. What?
Hey,
You want? Come on, Creed. Oh, hands been messing up my and you better take that bad look off your face before I knock it off. What you want to joke? Come on, Creed.
Mr. T, there was a lot of code word when it came to Mr. T's character in Rocky.
Right.
We all knew who he was speaking to.
A lot of code
when he called. Yeah, exactly. When he was talking to Apollo Creed, especially when he said to him, when he snatched his hand away, we know. A lot of people know what he was talking about.
You coon ass nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, look, Apollo Creed, look, is Apollo Coon. Because what he do? He at the club or destroy him. He go run into him. I'll teach you how to
beat him.
I'll teach you, Lord. Oh, Rocky, when you whipped on me, Lord. Ooh, it's that look in your eyes, master. Oh, Lord. Man, y'all wonder why I'm a coon hunter? Fuck Apollo Creed, man. Man.
Look, and then he was caping in the ring. Remember when he got the American flag trunks?
yeah, that's why I got his bitch ass killed. Look, and ain't he? The nigga should have died.
If he dies.
Don't stop the fight.
Hey, look, y'all. And then Drago did the call it to him. If he dies, he dies. The nigga should have died. Yeah.
And he was eating butter biscuits. That's why his mustache looked like that.
Come on.
Stop the damn fight. Stop the damn fight.
Y'all boys raw.
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, dog.
Don't stop the fight. Don't stop the fight.
Let me go.
Throw the damn towel.
Throw the damn towel.
Let me bring this thing back on the road. Darius. Let me put this thing back on the road. So what do you think about the situation with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing trying to avoid this $50 million?
Man, just being some suckers, man. Like, and then you're getting to see the real homoerotic obsession that these men got with another man. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, anything that the men say, they justify. They got an argument to support it. They do the same shit. Wilder do the same shit to them that they try to do to Wilder. Then they just act as if, it's not a real offer. How you gonna send them off without a contract? You didn't say. It's like, bro, like they just did the same shit, and y'all justified it. So, man, the shit with Eddie Hearn, like I said earlier, he don't want to lose that power, and then on top of that, AJ ain't finna go back to fight for 20 million pounds, $20 million, whatever it is that he paying them after fighting for 50 million. Now you're gonna be in a situation where AJ could potentially go in and get knocked the fuck out for his 50 million, and then start doing business with Al Heyman. Cause I ain't know it was like that. I can come to America and get a pot like this. I ain't know it was like that. So now I can go get American pot. Then I can have my UK still. They gonna support me. He might sign up with Al Heyman after that fight. He know it. I mean, look, everybody that leave, they promoter, where do they go? Let's be real. Where do they go after they leave? After they leave, they promoter. Go to Al Heyman.
Yeah, and I did a video on it, and I actually said the same thing. I think that he should leave Al Heyman, and he should help establish the PBC UK. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think it's a goal, man. So I see that happening.
Oh, and the last thing is this: he don't want to be exposed to AJ. He ain't really giving a fuck about us or being exposed to the UK people. He ain't getting a fuck, but he care about being exposed to his cash cow, to his piggy bank, about all the money that he been skating off on them. Because that's one thing we do business with Al Heyman. You got to open the books, because Al Heyman ain't just giving you money or paying nothing because you say this is what it is. No, you're going to show me the tickets. I need to see ticket sales, the prices was. I need to see what you got for this. I need to see what you're going to sit down and show this. And then AJ is going to be seeing all these figures getting talked about that he didn't hear about. I'm like, hold on. I thought you got $3 million from that fight, Eddie, and I got like $18 million. Shit, you got 30? How did you get 30? Shit calls started coming out, because that's how Al started getting these guys to come over to him. He's showing them. He's like, look, you got how much for that fight? Network put in this much money. You had this much money in sponsorship, and you only got that? This is what you should have got. And so when he see what these guys, what he should be getting, selling what he's selling, he gonna be ready to go for all the way 100. He gonna be ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. D-Lo 404, shout out in the super chat. He just basically said that Sleazy E wants to actually he wants the blueprint from Al Heyman instead of the fight. He really wants to learn basically how Al Heyman is able to do what he does. Would be his call to actually make business.
Nah. He know how Al Heyman do what he do. It ain't listen. He let the UK public feel like ain't no money in America. When he knew that. He knew that was bullshit. He knew it was bullshit. And he let them feel that way. And now that they feel, now in the UK, like, hold on, why they getting this 50 million? Because they don't understand how business work over here. And they've been bamboozled by Eddie. And so now it ain't nothing about Eddie trying to save face or none of that shit.
Hey, Derek.
He knew that already.
Derek, my bad, LVC. Y'all, I wanted to give a shout out to Mike Johnson real quick for the 5 in the chat room. He said that the WBC is looking out for the bum hunters out here, and said Dillian White fought 3 hallway monitors, a bus driver, and a kindergarten teacher in his last fights after Joshua.
Dillian White got Luis Ortiz problem. He need to go handle that. He need to quit bitching. He was talking all this shit about Luis Ortiz when Wilder whooped his ass. Oh, he's an old man. He's an old man. Well, there go the old man for you. Go ahead and take care of him. Make light work of this old man. But we know that old man gonna knock you the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go.
And he know it too.
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go over to Cali. Cali and Ningba, you there, family? Cali, you there?
Unmute yourself, bro.
You on mute. He probably stepped away.
Okay, SW, you still there?
You talking to me?
Yeah, Cali. Okay.
Yeah.
Same question, man. Your thoughts on the Matchroom boxing and its $50 million?
What do I think about Matchroom boxing and its $50 million? I think that Eddie Hearn, man, he has some other plan. I think that I believe that he wants to be in total control of the whole match, and I think that he would love to have an opportunity to rob both boxers, man. And I know he doesn't want AJ in the negotiating room, which is why I know Al Heyman's been trying to get AJ in the negotiating room. Eddie Hearn don't want him there because he want to keep robbing him. So that's why Eddie Hearn keeps coming out with these videos talking about, AJ gets all the money. No, now he said today that Deontay Wilder needs to watch out for his team because he's getting robbed by Eddie Hearn. By Al Heyman and Shirley Finkel, that they're robbing Deontay Wilder. Like, good projection. Good way to try to do projection, man. You know what I'm saying? Accuse people of what you're doing. So, Eddie Hearn is clearly guilty because he can't help himself. He talked too much. But do I think they're gonna take AJ's gonna take the $50 million? I don't know, man. We're gonna find out how intelligent Anthony Joshua is very soon, man. I don't know how smart he is. He seems to be a moron. I mean, from everything I've seen so far, he doesn't seem to be able to think for himself. I mean, every time he speaks, it looks like someone's giving him a script. You know what I mean? He just seems like someone who's just not his own man. I mean, he said he wants to be a billionaire, but it's hard to be a billionaire when you're working for somebody else. You know what I mean? If you want to be a billionaire, he needs to get his own promotional company and take control of his career. And as of right now, it doesn't look like he's going to do that. So we'll find out. If this fight happens, then I know that he is I know he is his own man. But as of right now, I'm not so sure, man. He just doesn't seem to be that much of an alpha male. People tell me he's an alpha male, but he seems to be a beta male from everything I've seen. So hopefully, I hope to be proven wrong that he is a Nigerian alpha male and that he'll take control of his career and he'll put Eddie Hearn in his place. Because Eddie Hearn right now, I think that he got him a good boy right now, and that definitely needs to be taken care of. So, man, right now I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm hoping. Boy. he's been a good boy so far, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely making sure that Master's kitchen's clean. Because, he
stepped out of line that one time. He stepped out of line that one time.
With that,
he hurried up, and that wasn't me. Somebody hacked me.
He got to. Eddie Hearn cracked that whip on him, bro. Eddie Hearn cracked that whip, man.
Well, what I tell you about that mouth? Now you gonna go back and say that wasn't you right now. That's a master. Sometimes, I just kind of get out of pocket. I was feeling myself a little bit. I had to have a reality check. Thank you for checking me.
Shout out to Gary Benson in the super chat. He says, "What's up, people? It's simple. Joshua should make Hearn match that offer. If Hearn cannot match the offer, that should tell Joshua everything he needs to know about Hearn and his bullshit." So we're gonna open up the floor. Can Hearn match that offer?
Hell no.
I don't believe it. Hearn can't match. Yeah, Hearn can't match that offer, man. This is the whole point. Hearn bit off more than he can chew. He thought it was sweet when he got up on Anthony Joshua. He thought it would be smooth sailing for him to make some money. At the time, there was, Deontay Wilder wasn't, I don't want to say making noise, but it wasn't that much of a clamoring for Deontay Wilder. But let me tell you something. The last 3 fights that Wilder then had has notified Eddie Hearn that he bit off more than he could chew. And I believe truly in our heart of hearts, because I don't want to get down on AJ that bad. I truly wholeheartedly, any man who laces up the gloves and does this sport for us the way that we love, as violent and as poetic this sport is, I have to believe that they understand the risk and ain't no feminine qualities about them. I believe truly wholeheartedly that Anthony Joshua, when he came into this game, he thought it was for the taking. Unfortunately, Anthony Joshua in the history books, when it comes to sports and competitiveness, he is not the guy that everybody believes and looks at and says is the man. He is the contender. Unfortunately, he is the contender with the belts. He is the obstacle. He is not the guy who, the way I want to put it, he's not the guy who, when we think about holding all the belts that we can confidently say holds those belts, can stomp around like an alpha and say that he runs that division. He's not. Unfortunately, he's the guy who is the stepping stone for another athlete, and that's Deontay Wilder. And they're in a tough position. I think that Eddie Hearn is in that position. I think Eddie Hearn recognizes it more so than Anthony Joshua. I think he understands and knows that, damn, he's like, shit, I didn't gas this dude's head completely all the way up, told him that, he runs the universe. Meanwhile, there's this killer out there that when he gets in the ring with, he gonna understand and know, oh, shit, he's got serious limitations too.
My God, Quest.
Good.
Are you saying that this LVZ? Are you saying that Anthony Joshua is Carmelo, but Wilder's LeBron?
You know what, man? I have to say, in this situation, Anthony Joshua looking a lot like Melo. He looks good on paper. I mean, if you were to talk about his statistics and his attributes, you would say, yeah, that dude was supposed to win some championships.
Man,
and you know what?
AJ is Bo Outlaw. Stop it. AJ is Bo Outlaw. Stop it. Don't
oh my God!
Don't disrespect Melo like that, man.
Okay, that man is Bo Outlaw.
He is Bo Outlaw, Tyrone Hill.
Come on, man.
Wow. He said that man Darrell Armstrong. He said that man Jerome Williams.
He said he on a 10-day contract. He said he a 10-day contract player.
Stella Harrington.
Yeah. He said a 10-day contract player.
He called him Jihadi White.
Hey,
he said he's Jihadi White.
You know why he them guys? Because you knew them guys had an expiration date on them, didn't you? Now, see, Melo put it in work. He Bo Outlaw. Tyrone Hill.
No. I see. Here's somebody I can see him as, man. He Bimbo Coles, bro. See, I think you guys been missing up.
Bimbo Coles. I've been naming big guys. See, you know what? He might be. He might be. He might be, man.
So before
No, you know what?
Fleming, man.
No, you know who he is. You
Fellas,
know who he is.
fellas,
I'm gonna tell you the
fellas.
exact person. One time, I promise. I'm done. He Andrew Bynum. Big for nothing. That's what he is. Big for nothing.
Hey, somebody called him Jason Collins in the comment section, bro.
Wow, well, like seriously, Jason Collins, bro.
Last question.
Who said that?
Hold on, bro.
That's a good one.
Shout out to Volcanus in the super chat. And before we open up the phone lines, man, I just got one more question for you guys, man, and we can kind of open this up. So we had the statement from GGG with regard to him and Bernard Hopkins. And I just need Bernard, the execution of Hopkins. I know we ain't been rocking with him because he been over there doing the soft shoe and juggling watermelons. But with regard to this situation and what he said, I'm gonna go to Black Fight Fan TV. Let
me get in real quick, man. I've been quiet in here pacing my brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me get this one. I've seen a lot of the brothers' videos, and for the most part, I agree. Well, I agree 100%. Bernard Hopkins, he done cut a lot of jigs and been doing suspect stuff as far as his career. But as far as his legacy and just being honest about his career, it's not too many middleweights that you're going to go ahead and mention that have had a reign like he has. And for GGG to do that it just shows how disrespectful and how arrogant him and his camp is. And this should open a lot of people's eyes to this innocent role that he tries to play, where he's like, oh, I didn't say anything. It's more so Abel Sanchez. It's not me saying anything. He feels bold and comfortable enough after announcing a shit fight with a junior middleweight, a guy that has never fought at middleweight at 160, to say that his career is more special or more significant than Bernard Hopkins. On what level? Against who? You know, this guy he's a walking contradiction of what the media is trying to make him out to be. This guy that nobody wants to fight, and a fighter that is just so intimidating that, you know, everybody shivers when he walks past. It's like King Kong shaking the ground. In all actuality, you have a line of middleweights trying to get a piece of his hind parts, man. And they're doing the best to shield him. The same way that Dan Raphael came out there to expose Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, he should be doing that with Triple G. Mainstream media has given him a pass. And to put a stamp on things, he's never really ever made the money that they wanted him to in order for him to have this star type of recognition. You might want to count the Cal Brook fight or the first fight with Canelo, but they planned on him to be something on like a Rocky Marciano status. And he's never hit that, man. So for his trainer to say black fighters don't sell, and for him to speak out about how his resume is better than Bernard Hopkins, the guy's a piece of shit, man. And I don't respect it. I don't respect it one bit, man. These guys are trash. And that's why more than half of us don't make videos on people like Triple G or Canelo, because they do they do boxing, the sport of boxing, no service. They're not going to fight the top competition. Go ahead, brother.
I want to give
me give me 10 seconds because mine quick. Yeah. Mine quick as hell on that. 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me
but all I got to say about it, because I might be in the minority, but I don't give a fuck about it because, you know, I ain't finna defend no Coon's honor, you know what I mean? Because he done turned his back on us and sold us out, so fuck him. I don't give a fuck. People say what they want to say about it.
I agree 100% with that one.
That's why your ass got knocked out the ring. Fuck you.
Triple G. Gosh, fellas. I'm so sick and tired of that name, I want to throw the hell up. I'm so sick of that name, you know? I'm sick of looking at Abel Sanchez with his 85 necks and 1,000 asses. I'm tired of looking at him. You know, for him to go and say, you know, what he said, that his resume, you know, pretty much B-Hop doesn't really compare. He's better than B-Hop. That's stupid. Now, I really enjoy B-Hop getting his potato crater ass head knocked out the ring. I watch that at least twice a month, really. I mean, I do. But, you know, to see his heels kicked up in the air, you know, that. But whenever I see Triple G, that big watermelon ass head bastard, I just want to see him get knocked out, you know? And I was almost there. You know, I thought Danny Jacobs did enough to get the victory. And then And then, oh man, you got these judges, and I bet Oscar paid them judges off too. I bet Oscar paid the judges off so that watermelon head bastard can get the victory. Okay, I don't give a damn about Triple G. I don't care about Triple G fans. And you and what's that Triple G fan name? The boy with the skinny jeans and that damn Illuminati hat. Hey, shut the hell up, okay? I'll make a video about Triple G any damn time I want to. Triple G, you tell me, what did Dominic Wade do? What did Rubio do? What did Adama do? Okay. What did Gabe Rosado do? You can't Gabe Rosado and Willie Monroe your damn self to the top and think we supposed to love Triple G. Damn Triple G. Okay.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Can I ask something? This is all I gotta say on the matter. Why are we? Why are we even having this discussion, fellas? I mean, honestly, I don't give. I'm like Darius, but Darius didn't finish it. Let me finish it. Bernard, they said that this is from VAR. Bernard, you got knocked out the ring by Peckerwood, and you threw us under the bus and started fucking tap dancing for tacos. That's okay. You started motherfucking cutting the jig for pesos, and you threw the black community under the bus, and the white community knocked you out the ring. Now, Triple G being better than you is cool, but neither one of y'all better than Hagler. Hagler's still the greatest middleweight ever, and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, let me get on this. Let me get on Triple G. I gotta get on Triple G, man.
Hey, let me finish my last thought on this dude, and then mine only about a minute, man, 60 seconds, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. The more that this guy stays in the fighting game, the more that I want to see him leave, man. Because the problem with Triple G, man, is not the fact that the dude can't fight; he can fight. But you know, I mean, you turn down Charlo, you turn down Demetrius Andrade, you turn down Derevchenko, you turn down Gilberto Ramirez, you turn all these fighters down, man. You turn down a second fight with Jacobs. You tried to fight one bum, they denied O'Sullivan, and then you kept searching and searching and searching, and then you found Vannes Monterosian, okay? I mean, that's real convenient, okay? And, you know, that's the guy who Demetrius Andrade, you know, schooled him, you know, for 12 rounds, but you don't want to fight the guy who schooled the guy that you finna fight. How you gonna explain that? Abel Sanchez with your fat ass neck.
Yes, indeed. Shout out. Hold on before you go, Callie. Shout out to Lawrence RBE in the super chat. He asked if we're planning to be in the building for the Errol Spence fight in Dallas, and you already know. We definitely gonna be there, man, and we moving and shaking and positioning ourselves to be there and try to not just have a presence, but also do something, meet up with y'all, do something, a little something special, man. Shout out to Beast Mode 209 in the super chat, man. We really truly appreciate that, family. Like we said, man, we're trying to continue to grow this platform, man, as well as have a strong representation out at these fights, man. And so every little bit helps, and that definitely helps, man. So we appreciate that. Beast Mode 209. He asked, is this a setup for GGG to fight an old Bernard Hopkins? Do you think Bernard will get in there and fight GGG?
Bernard better not bring his behind up in the ring no more. After Joe Smith Jr., what he did to him, he better not bring his behind up in the ring.
Joe Smith knocked him into the seats. He knocked him into the concession stands. Bernard Hopkins was selling hot dogs after he got knocked out. That's the kind of damn people do.
Can I just interject? I'm gonna just give my real quick assessment of the whole Bernard Hopkins and Gennady Golovkin situation. All right, listen, Bernard Hopkins, you created the landscape for which Gennady Golovkin was able to stand on and disrespect you. For the simple fact that you are a legend in the game who 20 to 8, all right? I believe that is 20 to 8 title defenses, all right? When it comes into comparison of your legacy compared to Gennady Golovkin, for him to be able to say that with a straight face, with a straight face, with no fear of any sort of repercussions to come back at you, that is because you have buck danced and backslided your behind when it comes to that kitchen utensil using Oscar De La Hoya. Okay, nobody understands your relationship with Oscar De La Hoya. Nobody understands your relationship with Golden Boy, and it is creepy at best. But for Gennady Golovkin to say it unequivocally without any sort of fear of a rebuttal it shows me that, again, nobody is your greatest critic other than the people who work with you, or other than the people who critique your career.
Hey, let me go and make this real quick.
Catch this.
Hold on, I got to do something. Let me say this real quick. Like I said, Triple G, man. Like I said, Triple G, dude, Dr. Dude, he's a WBC silverweight champion, the WBC silver middleweight champion. His name is Roberto Garcia. He tried to fight him on Cinco de Mayo. He said no. He went out of his way. He used to spar him. So Triple G has never wanted to fight anybody. And yes, he only has 8 title defenses because he was upgraded by the WBC and the WBA. Triple G is a bum hunter, has always been a bum hunter. He's a good fighter, but he doesn't want to fight anyone with any kind of skill set. He ducked the man from my city, SOG Andre Ward, after his team said he could beat anybody from 154 to 168. So Triple G, man, fuck that motherfucker, man. And fuck Bernard Hopkins too.
Hey. Let me see if y'all catch this. Let me see if y'all catch this. What movie this come from? This in regards to
racist.
Bernard Hopkins getting into some shit. He done went down. Stop it. He done slid down a razor blade slide board and landed in a pool of alcohol. Where it come from, man?
You got me.
Y'all didn't catch it. Juice.
Hey, Darius. You know what? Matter of fact,
Juice. You don't remember the movie Juice?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, I got a question for the whole panel. And be honest, okay? What do you think? First question one, what would Triple G say if Tom Loeffler said, "Hey, got some news for you. We got you that fight with Charlo that you wanted." What y'all think he'll say?
That man would be fired, man. He would be fired.
That's malpractice, man. That's malpractice. You're supposed to look out for the best interest of your fighter as the promoter. So that wouldn't be Triple G, yeah, he'll fire him on the spot.
Yeah, on site. It would be on site.
Hey, we know why Bernard Hopkins don't want to say anything because he be doing strange things with Oscar De La Hoya. So
you know he do, man.
We know he a super weirdo. You know what I mean? Canelo be wise to get up out of there.
We don't know his relationship. Yes, we do. They motherfucking pickle ticklers.
Hey, listen, a guy relationship, man, when a guy moves a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like when if your homie if everybody on this panel right now, if your homeboy got caught up doing some shit like that, like what Oscar been doing, are you still fucking with your homeboy or you done? I'm done.
No, we can't associate with each other.
I'm done. You feel me? So
right.
Now this ain't the first time. So the first scandal, let's say you gave him the benefit of the doubt. Say you gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now the second time around, oh nah, bruh.
Yes, indeed.
So he with it. He with the shit, man. He might have been there with Oscar. Shit, he might be on the video too.
He's very well made.
Oscar done pulled all the hair out of Bernard Hopkins' head, man. That's how wild they be getting.
I really can't speak on it. I don't got nobody. I don't know nobody that ain't black. I really can't speak on it.
He use them tones, man, but he'll be up in there. He'll be up in there with Gennady Golovkin. They both have a kitchen party. Hey, Triple G. Would you like to use this spatula?
Oh my God!
Hey man, did y'all see that Golden Boy fighter? What's his name? Ryan Garcia. Y'all see him doing? He was twerking in front of. He was doing a video twerking or some shit on.
Hey, that's what they do at Golden Boy.
Some shit. I'm like, yeah, man. Hey. About to be Oscar grooming him.
Darius, come on, man. You can't talk. Hey, man, you know what?
Oscar.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking about Oscar #1 disciple like that, man. Come on, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. Hey man, come on. Stop being so negative, man. Stop being. Come on.
Hey, I don't know about men twerking and shit. I don't like that shit. I think that shit feminine as hell.
Oscar teaching him everything he know, man, and all you got is nothing. You ain't got nothing positive to say about the man's #1 disciple. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey man, y'all in the chat room, man. Where y'all from? And also the phone lines are open, so go ahead and call in, man, and rock with us real quick. One time for the one time, but where y'all from? I can't believe y'all ran Oscar in his spatula situation, man.
I got something nice to say about Bernard. Don't nobody fly out the ring like him.
Man, Oscar a dirtbag piece of shit, man. That dude pedophile, motherfucker. like motherfucker playing his booty hole and shit. Like he grooming the little kid. Ryan Garcia got him twerking on Instagram for him and shit.
He's involved in all types of strange activity.
Yeah,
all types of strange activity.
That ain't strange.
Cocaine don't make
That's
you do all
normal to
that
him,
shit.
man. That ain't strange. That's normal to him.
Yes, indeed. Oh my God, man!
Damn, he'll cut the music on. God, dog.
Damn, Oscar didn't like that shit at all. It's just me and you, Coach.
God, dog.
Oscar didn't like that shit one bit.
How they gonna explain this? How they gonna explain this, man?
Oscar didn't like that shit one bit. What's going on?
You know what? I really wanted Triple G to unify, man. You know, and that's my whole thought about it. That's why I dislike him so much, man. You know, I could have got with it, man, if he would have, you know, just would have went for undisputed, man. The guy had a chance to unify. I still think he'll beat Billy Joe Saunders right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he beats Billy Joe Saunders.
It crashed. Google Hangout.
Yeah, they crashed it, but we still in here.
Yeah, I just got back in.
Yeah, Oscar, y'all got to talking this shit about Oscar, man. You know he connected.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Oscar's like, put a plug on that shit.
Hey, in the words of the great blood boxing, hey, Oscar De La Hoya, you gonna get up in here? Shut your punk ass up, Oscar De La Hoya. Shut your punk ass up. You know, that's what blood boxing to say.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, it got real. Hey, man, they didn't like that. Hey, they didn't like that. Shut down. They shut down the whole shit. I'm talking about the phone line went away.
Hey, let's check this out, man. Let me say something about some of these UK channels, man. They be tripping me out, man. They be talking about the Wilder bandwagon fans. They talk all this other shit, right? Now I'll be tripping out on some of these dudes' videos, bro. Like they've been on YouTube 6 years, 7 years. They can't even get 1,000 motherfuckers to look at a video. Like, bro, obviously, dudes don't fuck with you. The masses don't fuck with you. You been on here forever and can't even get 1,000 people to watch a fucking video.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we got everybody else. They hey man, Oscar must be blocking them.
Hey, Oscar done put the goddamn
the bamboozle. He the whammy.
Yeah, he done put them folk on him.
Yeah, y'all start talking about that turkey basting. That boy and them turkey basters and spoons and spatulas and shit. He did not get one bit at all, man. He did not like that at all. Let me see. Okay, so let me see what we got in the building here. All right, so we got one. We got 224. Can you hear us?
Hey, what's going on, brother? I can hear you.
What's going on, family? How you doing?
Chicago. Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Smoking and drinking, listening to this City Cast.
Yes, indeed, man.
But I enjoy it. I enjoy everything y'all doing. Keep putting out the truth. And I want to talk about that thing that Black Fight Fan was talking about, being able to call the sanctioning bodies. Because I got 4 Texas boys on the ship that wanted L. Spence to get his chance. And y'all said you only need about 100 callers. So I got them 4 they could call, I can call, and my wife could call. So that'd be 6-7% of the fight done right there. So as Black Fight Fan, you know, when they gonna put out the information for that?
So why don't you do this, family? Hit up Black Fight Fan TV. And hit him up in his IG, man. He's very responsive. If you follow him on Instagram, hit him up on Instagram, man, and put your name in his inbox and let him know you the dude that what's your name?
I'm Armed Forces Boxing.
Armed Forces Boxing. Yeah, Armed Forces. Okay, family. Yeah, you family. So tell him, let him know that that's who you are. You know what I mean? And that you know, you talked about, you know, trying to call those sanctioning bodies, and then he'll get something organized, and then he'll bring it, you know, to us, and then we'll get it going. But he's very responsive in the Instagram, man. Like you know, that's how I chopped it up with him. You know, reach out to him via IG, and then we definitely get that going for sure.
Okay, we need to keep Thurman gone. He holding up the division. Well, he got one of his belts. We need him gone. He got to go. Get out of here. Go.
Agreed.
Yeah. As Black Fight Fan would say, get that hoe out of there.
Y'all do your thing.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you calling in, family.
Yes, sir.
All
right. Salute. Yes, indeed. So yeah, he to follow up on what the brother was saying, man. Basically, you know, we talked about trying to get these put the pressure on these sanctioning bodies, man. The things that we have to realize is we are fans. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
What is that?
We are that's Eddie Hearn. We are fans, man, of the sport. And, basically we're the customers, man. There is no sport without us. You know what I'm saying? And what it is we bring to the table. And so we have to begin to put pressure on these sanctioning bodies, man, to give us the fights and give us the things that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line, man. And Armed Forces Boxing, salute. He definitely, you know what I'm saying, has a point. And we do need to get busy, you know what I'm saying, with regard to doing our part. For those of you guys, if you don't have the number is 513-899-6976. That is the number to the Smoke City Mobcast. In the event that you want to come in here and chop it up with us real quick before we get out of here, man, you guys are more than welcome to. Hey, man. Coach, I can't believe that, man. That Triple G situation, man. I think that it's all about shock value, man. I think they're saying stuff for shock value to try to get us to talk about this fight that we're not even talking about that's coming up this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, man, that's the problem. And, I'm starting to experience this now on the MMA side, man. We're part of Generation Scared, man. And Generation Scared, Junior, they just, it's like those kids that be at school, right? And somebody slap them in the back of the head, instead of dealing with that, they go home and they tell their parents come and they fight for them. Mm-hmm. I mean, notice, man, Triple G don't talk for himself 90% of the time. Who talk for him? Tom Loeffler. Mm-hmm. Notice Anthony Joshua can't even speak his own mind. Eddie Hearn speak for him, man. We in Generation Scared, man. These dudes, they got excuses. They got everything under God's hot sun for why they can't do something. Instead of just going in and stepping up and just saying, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna die in that ring before Deontay Wilder to take my belt. Okay, he gonna have to kill me. I'm gonna have to leave this ring on a stretcher before I give up these belts, okay? They ain't got that mentality, man. They got the mentality where, what if I get knocked out? What if I don't go home to my family again? See, that's what they thinking instead of, nah, man, I'm finna go in here and kill this dude. Do you know, man, if it was me and if I had to get in there and I'm finna fight for $50 million, I'm not finna fight clean against Deontay Wilder. Look, man, when I get him in a clinch, I'm gonna hit him with an elbow. Okay. I'm gonna knee him in his groin. I'm gonna do everything I got to do to win the damn fight, man. And these guys, they don't think like they're not hungry, man. Like you put a challenge in front of these guys, Junior. They don't want to challenge, man. They're challenged, but they don't want to challenge. And that's their problem. And we're gonna see more and more of this, man. The younger these guys get, the more excuses we're gonna hear, man. And then it's gonna be a point to where the fighter will come out and say, well, I don't want to fight him because I don't think I can beat him. And people gonna accept that.
Well, they will
accept that.
They already accepted. I mean, they accepted it when Joshua said, "Oh, I'm gonna fight him to his the advantages on my side to win the fight." Just fight Wilder. Yeah, that's him basically saying, "I'm gonna wait for him to get old until I'm still in my prime and I still got." And I have all the physical attributes on my side: speed, athleticism, all that shit. But they already co-signing this.
That's the same thing that Billy Joe Saunders did, man. He waited for Triple G to get old.
Hold on 1 second, family. We got another caller on the line. I hate to interrupt y'all like that, but we're gonna get back. We got our we got the opportunity to chop it up, but let's get these callers in here. 916, you on the line. What's going on, family?
What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Man, bless, man. How you, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. This is Ray Sean Hudson, Coach Up, man. You know me, man. I be in the comment section over there sometimes.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I heard the little beep thing, but y'all was talking. Man. I ain't even always a lot, but yeah, that Wilder situation is gonna get ugly. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like you said, you need to hit him with everything. Joshua needs to hit him with everything he can. Wilder gonna go in there and do it. He gonna do him dirty. Like y'all remember the Kevin Price fight?
Somebody in the car or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have no clean fight with this guy, and he trying to kill me. You out your damn mind, man. I'm gonna go in there, man. I'm gonna step on. But these boys ain't got that mindset, man. They too.
Man, that fight ain't even gonna be a good fight, bro. That's why that's the fucked up thing about it is when the fight happened, man. The fight don't go past 3-4 rounds. That's the fuck, and it's not even gonna be competitive.
Yeah, I think it's quick. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, keep cooking, caller.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be just like Jarrell Washington. Like you said, it ain't gonna be that good. It's gonna be boring. Wilder gonna pull his hand down and punch him in his face. It's gonna be over. Mm-hmm. That's just how it's going in. You know what I'm talking about. He fight with that high guard. He's gonna pull that hand down and punch him in the face. He do it to everybody that fight.
Yeah, he gonna pull his hand down and punch him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Wilder gonna knock that dude out probably within 3 or 4 rounds for the simple fact that I don't care what anybody's. You know what I said? I keep trying to go back and forth, but I keep going back to some of his older videos. Anthony Joshua is scared of Deontay Wilder. He may take that $50 million. At least he's gonna get knocked out for $50 million, but he's still afraid of him, man. And at the end of the day, no matter what, you're not going to come. He's going to fight, tentative, just like he did against Joseph Parker. And Joseph Parker isn't even the puncher that Deontay Wilder is. So if he's going to fight tentative against him, what the hell do you think he's going to do against Deontay Wilder? He's going to be scared to death when Wilder step in the ring with him. Because Wilder a real one.
Yes,
here's the problem. Here's the problem too with that.
Go ahead. Hold on, bro. Go ahead, caller. Finish up, man.
Hey, but it's like an aura when he gets the ring. It's like you said, he's going to be scared. Everybody experienced that aura, like Jarrell Washington. You can't tell me y'all ain't noticed he was nervous. A lot of these dudes get nervous because they know when they get hit, they prepared to get hit. They know they're going to get hit. And then it's when they get hit, they're on the ground. They don't even know what happened. They're going to get up. They're going to take off on them a little bit more. They're going to stop it. It's going to be just like the Washington fight. He the same height as them. Every time Wilder fights somebody tall, he fight at range. He waits for that opportunity. He shoots that right hand, and it's over. That's just how I see them playing out. And another thing, y'all was talking about, stripping Keith Thurman. I think y'all should leave Keith Thurman alone.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Look here, man. Either Keith Thurman gonna man up, and he gonna say what we want to hear. I'll fight this boy. I'll fight this boy. I'm not on the slippery slope anymore. No. Keith Thurman finna man up, okay? If Keith Thurman don't look, he done already gave up a belt. Good. Now, go on and give up everything else, okay? I don't care what he do.
We got to be consistent.
He don't have no belt. So good.
Let me say this about the AJ fight right quick, though. With the AJ Wilder fight, here's the thing. Like I've been telling people all the time, they be talking about AJ having a superior boxing skill. I 100% agree, but here's the problem with that. AJ can't outbox Wilder. The reason why he can't outbox Wilder is his fucking feet's too slow. He has no fucking head movement. And he's not going to be able to close the distance on Wilder. When Wilder wants to keep range, he'll be able to keep range. When Wilder wants to jump in with shots and get back out, he'll be able to do that because he's flat-footed. He's too slow. He's too slow.
Yes, indeed.
That's why it's going to be an early night.
Yes, indeed. We got one more. We got another caller. We're going to get him in. We got 919 in the building. 919. Can you hear us?
Oh, man, that's Raleigh.
Yes, sir. This is how you doing, Mr. Junior? How you doing, Smoke City MobCast? Joe Johnson, JMJ 2121 in the building, man. I know what I'm saying. How y'all doing tonight?
Man, we good.
JMJ 20. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? Y'all see you in my comment section all the time, man. What you doing,
Gave
brother?
him my super chat last night. Thank you, man.
Cali, coach, Mr. Darius, man. You know what, man? Triple G is like the Ross Perot of doggone boxing, man. One politics his way. You know what I'm saying? He's the Ross Perot. That's what he is, man. And Joshua and Wilder, this could be the biggest fight. This could be a big fight like Tyson versus Lennox Lewis, man. You know what I'm saying? 100 million. I heard someone from tickets when they said 100 million with that Tyson Lennox Lewis fight. So, other than that, man, they need to get this fight on, man.
Stop. Get that paper towel. I can get that.
Yes, indeed.
So other than that, man, I just called to see how y'all were doing, man, coach. The rest of the panel, Mr. Darius, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Jimmy the Truth, I appreciate y'all, the LDBC, man. And keep doing what y'all doing and stay on people's necks, man. So
yes, sir.
Got to.
Well, we staying on it, trust me. And then Keith Thurman, we staying on Keith Thurman neck. Okay, we're gonna stay on this neck.
We appreciate you calling in.
Go ahead, George JMJ. Go ahead, JMJ.
Yes, sir. All right now.
Oh, let me say this real quick though, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna stay on Keith Thurman there, but Keith Thurman don't look like he want to fight at all, man. Dude, almost up to 200 pounds. So, does that look like somebody who's ready to fight at 147? Fight his way at 200 pounds?
Let him go. Let him go. I don't think holding up no belts. Just let him go.
All right, now we got another caller. 845. What's going on, family?
You already know, man. What's good?
Man, you got it, family. What's going on with you, baby? You got the crowbar in the back seat?
Nah, fuck the crowbar. I almost got arrested behind that bullshit. Nigga, I was talking to black fight fan. Nigga, I almost went to jail at the Barclay on Saturday, man. Fuck up, niggas.
Yeah. The people almost took you in, man.
Man, me and my man put hands on his security and a couple of AJ fans in the crowd, man. That shit ain't worth it, man. Them niggas, I'm glad the cops was like, hey, man, keep it moving. I was like, cool, thank you.
Hey, man. Hey. You know what? I'll say this. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you're okay.
Fuck that. That shit was crazy. Them AJ niggas was talking hella shit, man. Me and my man was trashing motherfuckers.
Well, I'm glad you made it out safe, man. You know, you can't let them. You got to represent. You got to represent where you from.
Yeah.
Oh, you already know where I'm at. I'm in the city all day long. I told you I'm a Barclay rat. But yo, Thurman need to drop that other belt, man. And Triple G need to knock it the fuck off because his resume ain't nowhere near fucking Bernard Hopkins. Hopkins fought Trinidad, Jones, Shoppy. Them 3 fights alone is past his fucking resume. Triple G ain't fight nobody.
And you think
trash ass resume? I wipe my ass with that shit.
You think they think we stupid?
Nah, well, stupid to the casual motherfuckers, not to the people who know it. Like, he don't even got 20 defenses because he wasn't super champ until, what's this, his 8th defense, 9th defense or some shit?
Yeah, he don't even have 10, yeah.
Exactly. Bernard got 20 against top competition. That nigga duck no smoke. Triple G, hey, yo, guys, he need to shut the fuck up with that dumb shit, man.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, family, I appreciate you calling in, man. We're going to circle the wagons and get on to some more callers, man. You know, it's all love, man.
Exactly, and if I catch Hearn on the street, I'm catching his ass clean.
Come on, man. You just almost went to jail, family. Let Greasy E, man, live. Let Greasy E live.
Yeah, man. Don't do him like that, man. You know, just talk junk to him.
Nah, fuck that. I want to slap the shit out this nigga.
Nah, bro. We need you. You know, I think, hey, you can't support us in jail, man.
You can't support. Okay, so we got another one, Coach. We got 405 in the building. They lining up, man. 405, you on the line. Can you hear us?
405, man.
Yeah, what's going on with the LDBC?
Man, you got it, family. How you feeling?
Oh, man, looking at it, man, sitting here smoking on cupcakes, listening to y'all.
Man, what's your thoughts, man? What you got to get off your chest, family?
Man, that Thurman, like you said, man, Thurman need to get up off some belts, man. He looking real scared over there, man. I'm smoking on the case, he eating them up. You know, he looking scared over there, man. I just need somebody to cut the ponytail off and all that. I mean, if you gonna do it, you know, a new beginning, man, you might as well trying to get in shape and drop some balls, man, and get out there and fight, man. He's looking scary out there, man. He might went up there into the Himalayan mountains, man, and took tail.
Hey, Junior.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Got Keith Thurman right here, man. Got Keith Thurman right here, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah. We got Keith Thurman right here on the line.
Keith, if you listening, man, hey, man, you need to go ahead and drop them nuts, man, and put that chest out, man. Make sure you leave the booty hair off the chest when you come, but you know what I'm saying? At least put it out.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna tell you something about that right now, caller. Listen, man, you know, don't talk shit to me. I'm Keith Thurman and all. You know, I'm gonna make you climb that damn slippery slope.
All right, caller. We appreciate you, families. Hey, we didn't catch your name. What's your name, caller?
LT Green, man.
Yes,
I'm calling out of Dallas, Texas, man.
Already, man. Salute to Dallas, Texas, man. You already know we're gonna come down there and act bad for that EJ fight, man.
Show up, man. Where do I get the shirts at, man? I can't push in there with the LDB shirt.
Man, I'm gonna make sure that we get with Black Fight Fan because he was doing the shirts, and we're gonna make sure we get the shirts up and available so we can have a presence in there before that.
Everywhere I go, man, I'm trying to. everywhere I go, I'm mentioning y'all, man. Y'all let us spend some time to put your, shit, let people know, man. At least people that don't be on YouTube, don't get up, in the morning and looking for y'all stuff. You looking for y'all channels and see what y'all talking about. You know what I mean? Just, man, a little extra help, man. Trying to, spread the word on the LDBC, Earl Spence, and everybody. All the other OGs, they done jumped off the line and stuff, man. Can't even hear their voices no more. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna definitely get that out there, man, because this is ours. You know what I'm saying? It's ours, yours. This is our platform, man, and we definitely pushing this thing. So we're gonna get that up and we're gonna have that information. We'll have some more information for that with regards to those shirts next week, but in the next week's MobCast.
Cool business.
All right, family.
All right, man. Y'all take care, man.
Yes, sir. You too.
You too, sir.
God bless.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so we got Coach. They piling in here. If you got to drop off, man, I understand. I appreciate you rocking. We got let me see.
I'm gonna stay for one more, man.
Okay.
God, Junior kicking me out the chat. God, dog, I tell you, man. Boy, that's terrible.
I did.
No, I'm just playing.
10718, you in the building.
Yo, what's good, man? This is Six, man. I'm calling from New York. I'm always on 78 Sports live chat. What's good, brothers? How y'all doing? How's the panel doing today?
Man, we blessed, family. How you doing?
Yo, man, I just got I'm listening to you. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here right now, like most of these niggas, they sitting up, they smoking and shit. I'm getting my dick sucked. My girl heard this nigga start talking and she just bit the shit out of me. So I had to push her off of me because I got a couple of shit I need to say. One.
Okay.
Keith Thurman, all right, that's my dude, but he been acting like a real sucker, right? But you got to look at it like this. Keith had 2 mandatories when he came back. So by him dropping the WBC strap, that forced Sean and Danny to fight each other. So when he come back, he's already the mandatory for the belt. Now he only have one person he has to fight. You feel me? That made sense to me by letting him drop off that belt. You know what I mean? That made plenty of sense. All right, I got 2 mandates. So now, fuck it. I'll give up the belt. Let them 2 niggas fight. Now, when I come back, I don't have no mandate. I get to fight the person with the belt. Makes sense, right?
A strategic move. I can see where I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's how I took it. Now, as far as AJ, and I've been saying this shit for a while, Hearns ain't gonna take that fight. Hearns a sucker, man. He was at the Barclays Center, what was that, like a week or so ago. This nigga is a sucker. One, I believe they won't let AJ fight. They won't let AJ fight Wilder now because one, he's all juiced up, and it takes a while to cycle down off that shit. Because he's not in the WBC clean boxing program, he's not being tested over there like that in the UK as he would if he was in they clean boxing program. So he can get away with whatever he's using. He can get away with that shit over there. So he'll fight over there and get away with all that. But now when he got to fight for their title, he's got to have a clean. His shit got to be clean. And coming from a person who used to, experiment with that shit, it takes a while for that shit to cycle down. That's how Canelo got caught. He thought it was out of the system. It's not. So when they know that it's completely out of the system, if you peeped AJ, he always had the little shit on his chest. It's hardly noticeable, but when they do that close up, you see it. The little shit on his chest and on his back, because I had told 78 about that. It takes a while when it's out of your system, all that acne and shit, that shit clears up. So at this point, when he cycled down and they know and they do that blood work over there and say, all right, he's clean, that's when they're going to accept that fight. Hearns is going to put it off as long as he can. As long as he can. And I believe he's only put it off so AJ can cycle down. And watch when he do cycle down. It's not going to I don't even think it's going to go maybe 3, maybe 4 rounds or less. Wilder's going to hit him because when you cycle down off that shit, you're brittle. You don't have that strength and shit no more. Now you got to use your own testosterone and all that got to build up on its own. So you're not going to be as strong as you was. So when he do fight, watch, I can guarantee it won't go 4 rounds. Wilder's going to touch him. He going to put, like dude said, he going to put that high guard up. Wilder gonna go right through that high guard, and AJ is so petrified of this man that as soon as he get hit, he's gonna fall, and he's not gonna get up because he's that afraid. When you're afraid of somebody like that, some people like me, we afraid of. If you get afraid of somebody to the point where fuck it, win, lose or draw, we fighting. AJ don't got that mentality. He don't got that killer mentality. He gonna get hit with one of Wilder's hits, and he gonna be like, fuck this, I got that money, and he ain't gonna give it up.
Yes, indeed.
He's not.
Yes, indeed.
He's a member of Generation Scared, so that's why he ain't got no heart. He ain't Generation Scared.
Yeah. He's cycling down off that shit. Watch his muscle. All right, remember when he fought Klitschko and the dude before Klitschko? You remember how real big he was? Like he was looking like a damn bodybuilder. Look at him in his last fight. Look how soft he got because he's cycling down off his shit. Look when he fought. What's the dude name he just fought? I just sat and watched that fight.
Just now,
the last dude he fought.
Oh, that was not Talcum. Was it Talcum? Not Talcum. Who did he just fight?
Parker.
Yeah, Parker. Joe Parker.
Parker. Look at how soft AJ body look now compared to no homo. I'm just saying. I know because I experiment with some of that shit. You know what I mean? So compared to what he looked like when he fought Klitschko and the dude before Klitschko, and look at him now, you can clearly see he was on something and he's cycling down. So when he can't get in the WBC without being in a clean boxing program. So right now he's cycling. Watch the muscles. He's not as big. He's not as massive as he was. No homo.
Yes,
but
indeed.
Because, like I said, I am experienced with a little bit of that stuff, and I know the difference from when I messed with it. The muscle ratio, the cuts, and looking like He-Man compared to what I look like now. That I had to cycle down off of it completely. Because it was making that shit have me going crazy. So that so when I look at somebody like AJ, that's not a natural build. A dude, you're like, my brother just came home from jail. They look like that because that's all he did. He did 5 straight years, so that's all he did. AJ ain't in the gym like that, lifting no weights. That's all water. I'm telling you.
Yes,
watch when AJ fight again. Somebody please go back and look at that Parker fight. And when the Smoke City MobCast, when y'all come back up, I'm always on. I'm listening. Look at the definition in his body. Look at his stomach area. There's no cuts no more. It's like he's still big, but he's not looking like Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump from wrestling. He ain't looking like these wrestler dudes no more. He's not looking like that no more. He's cycling down, brother. He's cycling down.
Yes, indeed.
That's
We appreciate the caller.
Always juicing. All right, my man. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. We appreciate the love, family. Yeah, we're gonna go on over to them. They lining up, man. We got 909. 909, you on? Can you hear us?
Hey.
Damn, he's singing.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Who'd you say you were? Sorry.
This is Nemo. I'll just go by Nemo.
What's up, Nemo? How you feeling, family?
I'm good.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
First off, I want to give you. I just want to first off give you guys, a shout out to all y'all because honestly, I feel as though like that truth is not coming out in boxing at all, and I appreciate that you guys are always on it every day. I'm learning something every day. Yeah, it's great. Coach, Junior, Southside, everybody love boxing. At 78, y'all are great. Like, continue, please.
Yes, indeed.
So let me see. So I'll talk about the Triple G real quick. When I honestly did not believe that Triple G was gonna say what he was gonna say about Bernard Hopkins. With B Hop, yeah, he's done his crap, but I still, you can't. It's a blatant lie. Like he's blatantly lying to everybody about his record, and I just don't see how any man could be able to just outright say things like that and be okay with it. Be able to look at it. He has children, right? So be able to go home to his wife and be like, yeah, I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I get I get like no one cares about the match because he's an idiot. Choosing Vanes Monterosa rather than actually, you know, finding somebody worth watching. But still, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I really was shocked. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess at AJ, I hope this guy. I am actually Nigerian, so I hope AJ takes this because it's a little bit of a pride thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how he being who he is, and we take. Yeah, I'll say like this. We definitely take challenges seriously, and Deontay, I'm riding with Deontay always, you know. But like how he's been acting, the moves he's been doing, just nah. Like that's just nah. Like he better take this. He better take this fight. You can't be like this stupid to not take 10 million. To not take 50 million. I mean, nah.
So you gonna cheer against your countryman, your fellow Nigerian? You gonna side with Deontay Wilder over him?
You know what? I mean, I care, but let me put it this way. Yeah, I am American. Like I'm Nigerian American, so my heart will be with Anthony Joshua. I hope both of them come out of the fight like healthy and all that.
Hey, let me say this, and you guys know that. And see, everybody, I think people forget this too. Nigeria, you know, the Wilder already came out and told everybody he's Nigerian too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody know that. Yeah, Deontay Wilder's Nigerian too. I tell us a lot of cats started to change their mind about Wilder once I told them that he was Nigerian too.
Yeah, go ahead, caller. Go ahead, finish, caller.
Wait. What? Deontay's Nigerian too?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Well, shit. Then I don't have to feel guilty after all. All right.
So it's not so bad after all.
I mean, Deontay has done more for the community. At least what I've been able to see, and he's a more upstanding, like, black man, just in general, and that's why I ride with him. Yeah, he's a great boxer. He's a great boxer too. But it's the man behind that I respect, and that's the kind of person I want to hold all the belts. That makes sense.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you calling in, caller, and appreciate the support, family.
No problem.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
God
You too.
Peace.
Yes, indeed. Man, y'all don't think he Nigerian, man. Y'all cold pieces in the chat room, man.
Yeah, they follow in the chat.
Yeah, they cold pieces.
Y'all bogus, man. Y'all can't tell. That man say he Nigerian American.
That's what it is. 972, you on the line. Can you hear us, family?
Hey, yeah, what's going on?
Man, you got it, family. What's going on with you?
Chilling on it. Hey, man, this is Dallas J, man, calling from Dallas, Texas, man. Hey, man, it's going down June 16th, man. Y'all come to the city, man. Hey, after party's on me, man, so holla at your boy, man.
Yes, indeed. We're going to hold you to that, too, family. We're going to hold you to that.
Yeah, hey, nah, real talk, say, Dallas J, you know what I'm saying? When y'all get to the city, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I know where all the spots at in the city, man. Hey, as Black Fight fans, man, say, when y'all come to Dallas, holla at me, Dallas J. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me on YouTube, 78, Black Fight fan, Fanon.
Yes, sir.
I come to the bars in the Santee. Who else got a channel? I checked out Cali Enigma channel too. You know what I'm saying? He knew he rocking. I'm thinking about starting me a channel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead and start it.
Yeah, hey, and also, man, we putting together a gym, man. It's not in Dallas, it's outside of Dallas in Rockwall, Texas, man. And you know, we signing up all the youth. And once I get everything started, man, you know, I'm gonna come to the platform, man. I know the LDBC, they're gonna push it. But I'm gonna have all the young kids, man, and I'm gonna put them up on the videos. Y'all can see what kind of talent that's coming out of Dallas. The youngsters, man, we talking about like 10 years old, all the way to about like 15, because in Texas, they got rid of Golden Glove tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we trying to put a program together for youth. You know what I'm saying? So we can get them on that international, that national level. You know what I'm saying? Like the Olympics and stuff like that, man. So once I get them going, man, y'all support that, man.
Yes,
No
indeed.
doubt. No doubt.
We got work to do. But we with it, and then we definitely gonna be down there, like I said, in June. So we'll see you down there, and I'm gonna hold you to that because I'm trying to come down there and see the shake 'em ups and everything.
Yeah, I was waiting on K-Ho to get at me, man, on it. But I already got my tickets, man. I'm gonna go online and get me a shirt, and I'm gonna link over K-Ho. Once the fight starts out there in Frisco, man, I'm gonna try to link up with everybody. I'm gonna have my LDB shirt, my shirt on, man, and we're gonna try to do a video. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can all, introduce. Because it's a bunch of people out of Dallas, man, that be on YouTube and stuff like that, man. A lot of people that I didn't even know. So we're going to link up with them. And then, we're going to make a video. Then once I get this program started for these youth, man, y'all support that thing, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you calling in, family.
Already. Hey, shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to OG78, man. I hit him up on Facebook, Kevin Dan. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV out of the city, man, out of Dallas, man. Hey, Oakley is my way, man. Fuck with me.
Yes, indeed.
No doubt.
Right, bro.
Respect, brother.
All right, so we got 256. 256. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, family?
Yeah, I'm calling out Alabama. I'm usually in the comment section and King of Kings. So
what's up, King?
I just wanted to talk on this. Hey, what's up, man? I just want to talk on this Anthony Joshua situation. Hey, yo, straight up, if he turns this money down, which he's about to do, that's the biggest dust in the history of anything. I don't care if it's basketball, whatever, man. You have to take that fight. It's goddamn ridiculous. I mean, like some people been saying, I'm starting to wonder about Anthony Joshua. Is he very bright? And the thing about it is, I think what the UK don't understand, man, it's just like they're using an outdated hustle that we knew about like 20, 30 years ago, and it's not working. So it's kind of embarrassing. And, you guys was comparing Anthony Joshua to a basketball player. Nah, that dude's JoJo English, man. Chicago Bulls, feel me? Remember him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got in a fight, and that's all you ever knew. So straight up. But on the Thurman situation, man, I put it like this. A lot of people fooled themselves for a long time believing in Thurman. He talked big game for a long time, but he exposed that he wasn't about that life when Mayweather told him, hey, why don't you go over there and fight Spence and then I'll fight you. Now, a real throwback fighter would have took that in a heartbeat. He would have been talking about, well, Spence, he's young and who's he fought. He would have said, okay, bet, make the date. Let's get it done. So you guys out there getting your feelings hurt about Thurman, this ain't new. He always was like that. He always was like that. He never was committed to staying in shape. He never stayed in the gym like he should. I mean, so don't be surprised. Really, to me, Thurman, Porter, and Garcia are like the 147-pound version of Leo Santa Cruz and Scott Quigg and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just ducking one fighter that none of them want to fight, fighting each other and acting like he's not even there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, brother. We appreciate you calling in, family.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Yes, indeed. Okay. We rounded third. 718. Caller 718. Can you hear us? 718. Can you hear us?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you. 718. Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, family?
I'm hiking on, man. It's me, Boxing Biker.
What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Living in Brooklyn, next to Barclays Center. I got all the fights. I was there last week for the Broner versus Vargas. You know?
Yes,
good
indeed.
matchup, man. Thank you, the man. Hey, I've been following y'all for a long time, man. I've been following 78 and all the guys for a long time. I think Joshua, I've been a Joshua fan before a lot of people even know about Joshua, man. And I'm going to be honest. Joshua is acting straight bitch. Scared as shit. When it comes to psychological warfare, this man done lost. Tyson used to say it back in the days, man. He used to say, I defeat fighters outside of the ring. You feel me? He said, I defeat the fighters before they get in the ring because they're scared of me. And when I hit them, I can see them, you know, they go down because they're scared. Even if they're not that hurt, they're scared. And that's what's going to happen to Joshua. I think Wilder's going to knock him spark out like the UK dudes like to say, man.
Yes, indeed.
You know? So I'm all for Wilder in this fight, man. Wilder got it. Joshua's too scared. And if Joshua's not that scared, he'll take the fight. Wilder's giving him exactly what he asked for. He asked for 50 mil. Wilder's like, yo, I'll give you the 50 mil. Just fight. Now all of a sudden Eddie Hearn jumps in, and all of a sudden there's all kind of politics behind that, man. That's bitch movement to us, man. I'm a Brooklyn cat, and we don't like them type of movements.
Yes,
so I'm
indeed.
gonna take the topic to one more other thing, man. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm Brooklyn. You know, Danny Jacobs is from Brooklyn. He don't want that smoke with Charlo, man. Danny Jacobs, I don't believe he'll fight Charlo, and if he does fight Charlo, he's gonna take an L. Charlo is no joke. Charlo is no joke, man. I believe he can get him up out of there real fast. I don't think he got what it takes. He looked like trash compared to Sulecki. Yo, he made Sulecki pretty much famous. Nobody knew about this dude. I knew about it because I knew he knocked out. He got a TKO stoppage against Santino, which Charlo just took out of there. But hey, you know, Jacobs made him look good.
Yes, indeed.
Jacobs made him look good. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to stop him. He didn't stop him. So I believe, you know, Charlo's a better fighter, and he's gonna get him up out of there, man.
Yes, indeed.
Hey.
We appreciate you calling in, family.
Thanks, man. That's my call, man. Hey, Thurman is a bitch. I'm gonna say that before I get out.
Damn. All right, bro.
Hey, bitch. Later, man.
Later. Shout out to Gregory White in the chat. He said that the tickets for the Spence fight go on sale on SeatGeek.com on the 4th of May 4th, 2018. Tickets for the Spence fight go on sale, so we can catch them then. Hey man, hey 78. That boy said that he said Jacobs. I'm from Brooklyn, but Jacobs don't want it from Charlo. Want it with Charlo.
Man, people just being honest, man. They're telling you how they feel, man. I mean, you gotta call what you see in that ring.
I understand. That's probably my biggest problem, man. Because I think Robert Easter Jr. gonna fuck Mikey Garcia up. You know,
I'm rooting for Robert Easter, man. You know, I like the kid. You know, I like his approach towards boxing and stuff. I mean, Robert Easter a good kid. You know, I just. You know, skill wise, man, I can't see him beating Mikey, man. But I'm rooting for him though.
Yeah, I can't. You'd be hard pressed to get me to pick against a higher fighter. You could get.
Hey, Junior, I got to go with the California fighter here, man, and Mikey Garcia, man. He's from my home state. I'm rolling with Mikey. Mikey by knockout over Robert Easter, brother.
Knockout. Oh shit, man. Let's go on to the caller, man. 678. He from ATL, shawty. 678. 678. You on the line? Can you hear me, family?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What's good, shawty? How you feeling, man?
Shit, chilling. I'm not really from Atlanta, but you know, I live out here and shit, you know?
Yeah, ain't you from Illinois? Did you say you from Illinois?
You said what now?
Where'd you say you from Illinois? Where you from?
No. I live in Atlanta, but I'm from New York.
New York, from New York. Okay.
I'm saying Brooklyn in the house.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, family.
Yeah, this is a question for 78 on the line?
Yeah,
yes, sir. I'm right here, brother.
Hey, 78. Wait, hold on. Hey, let me ask you a question, 78. I had seen a video that you did about Broner. I don't really understand. How come you gave up on Broner? Like, what is it about Broner that you just completely moved away from Broner? Besides his antics and him not letting his hands go, what is it that really separated you from Broner? I wanted to ask you that.
Well, it's about his antics, because his antics outside the ring affect his fighting inside the ring. Broner is a talented fighter, and I believed in him. I liked him. You know what I'm saying? And even if he takes some losses, I don't mind a dude taking some losses. I can still be a fan of a guy with losses. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my favorite fighters of all time throughout boxing history got losses, but Broner, it's his approach. You know, he play around outside the ring. He getting into internet beefs and stuff like that. You know, his behavior is just erratic. It's kind of like this stuff going on with Kanye West right now. It's just erratic behavior, and then we supposed to just take him serious when he in the fight game. And then after he have a bad performance, he don't even humble himself to say, you know what, I gotta come back stronger, stop playing these games. Let me get back in the ring and do what I gotta do. But shout out to my opponent, put up a good fight. You don't never hear that. You always hear, oh, fuck him. He a bitch. Yeah, I still beat his ass. Like, bro, you just lost. You just lost, bro. So I think Broner is just a little erratic, man, behavior, man. It turned me off, man, because, and what really got to me was the him threatening to kill himself multiple times on the internet. I don't take that lightly. If you don't want to be on this earth with all the talent you have, the beautiful children you have, all the money you got, and you don't want to be on this earth, I'm not going to waste not one breath rooting for you or praying for you or nothing. Because if you don't appreciate what you have in this world and appreciate life, then, it's a lot of good people that I know that was taken out off this earth before their time, in my opinion.
Right.
So if you don't want to be here, trade places with one of my niggas.
Don't you think it's because of his age? You don't think he, everybody went through that phase in their life where they do foolish stuff, at the age of however old he is. Because I know he's in his 20s.
Oh, bro. He's almost 30 years old, man.
Right.
I mean, you can't say no more.
People always say his age, but the thing is, yeah, like Callie just said, that man almost 30 years old.
And the thing is,
yeah,
for me,
that's true. I agree with you.
Yeah, when you hit 30, you pretty much the motherfucker you're gonna be, man. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? When you hit the age of 30, you pretty much the person you're gonna be.
I feel you. I wanted to speak on that Joshua situation, the Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder situation. Deontay Wilder situation. Damn, $50 million. That's a deal you really can't turn down. I don't know what Hearn and Joshua are doing, but they need to hop on that shit. They need to hop on that shit quick. But I don't know. The fight, well, shit. I mean, damn, they both good fighters, but if you ask me, I gotta roll with Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Just because Joshua is the better technician I see in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But Deontay got skills too, though. So, I mean, damn, it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? I like to see both of them come up on top, but shit, only one can really make it to the top. Another thing I wanted to say too, that what's up with Keith Thurman, man? So is Keith boxing or like what's going on with Keith Thurman?
He just got stripped from his WBC belt, and we don't have any further updates. A picture surfaced of him, and everybody was laughing at his body, but I don't know.
Man, I think he would have smoked Spence, man. Easy, man. God damn, this kid, man. He would have beat Spence, man.
I think the problem is he don't think he'd have beat Spence.
He smoked Spence.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said I don't think he thinks that. That's the problem.
And he don't like it to the body, man. That's why he don't want to fight Spence, man. He worried that Spence gonna do major work on his body, so he's trying to go out of his way to prevent that fight, coming up with lots of excuses and things of that nature. So he know that Spence gonna make lunch meat out of his body, man. I'm just telling you, he gonna pull all them ribs out. He gonna go start cooking. He gonna get that Dallas barbecuing on his ribs, and that's why he don't want that work.
You think so? Man, listen. It's only, to my knowledge, there's only one person that only hurt Keith Thurman to the body, and that was Collazo. And
Sean Porter hurt him to the body.
That was really because who?
Sean Porter hurt him to the body.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that was more of a. I mean, to me, the way I really seen him cringe when it was a different, because when Sean hurt him to the body, he was hurt, but he wasn't like severely hurt. But when Luis Collazo touched him to the body, he was really severely hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I just think he would have beat the shit out of Spence. I don't know why he vacated his belts like that.
Because he didn't want no smoke with Spence. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, caller. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. I got one. Wait, hold on. I got one more. I got one more to say this. 78. Hey, 78.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to always ask you this question. This about Roy Jones. Do you think with the style that Roy Jones had in the ring, that quick hands and him being as elusive as he was, do you think he could have went out undefeated?
Yeah, I do. I think Roy could have retired undefeated if if Roy had not been robbed versus Montel Griffin in the first fight when he got disqualified and he got lost on his record, you know, that messed up his undefeated streak because Roy said later on that he took pride in undefeated. He was going for undefeated. But when Montel Griffin milked that whole situation with getting hit while he was down, that's when Roy decided, you know, he had to go for different legacy routes. But yeah, I think if that Montel Griffin situation never would have happened, and Roy would have went up he could have still went up to heavyweight and all of that, fought John Ruiz, and even if he came back down to light heavyweight and fought Tarver, that first fight should have told him someone right, because that was a real tight, close fight with Tarver. He should retire after that first fight. He shouldn't have rematched Tarver. Should have just retired. He would have went down. We talking about him like we talk about Floyd.
Right. Hey, before these brothers cut me off, one more question about Roy. Hey, do you think him going into the Kawasaki fight when he fought Kawasaki, do you think that was a good move for him to give Kawasaki a shot?
All right, before you answer that. All right, caller, thanks for calling in. We're gonna cut you short. You out of questions. You used all your shits up. We love you like cook food, man, but you gotta go. We'll talk to you next week, caller.
All right, brother.
Peace, brother.
Go ahead, family.
Oh yeah, I think I didn't mind the Kawasaki fight because remember, even though we knew Roy was well past his prime, we knew he wasn't the same Roy no more. But everybody was proud that Roy, you know, worked himself back up. He had been knocked out like shit. I think he had lost like 3 fights in a row, and he came back. He had a couple of wins. He beat Trinidad, and then he got the Kawasaki fight. Now, Roy, you could argue he shouldn't have gave Kawasaki a shot to put his name on his resume because Kawasaki didn't want to fight Roy. When Roy was in his prime, none of them guys from the UK wanted to fight Roy. Not Kawasaki, not Eubank, not whatchamacallit, what's the boy name? I always fucking forget dude's name, man. None of them motherfuckers basically wanted to fight Roy Jones. So, you know, later on in his career, they all, of course, wanted to fight him because they knew he had a soft spot on the side of his head. Hit him on the side of his head, Roy going to sleep. So, you know, his reflexes slowed down and everything. But I didn't mind the Kawasaki fight. You know, it was Roy could have beat him. He knocked him down early in the fight. It's just, you know, Roy wasn't the same Roy no more. That's all.
That's all it was to it. All right, 914. We're gonna bring you in, family. Now we wind it down. This is gonna be the last call, man. Sorry for everybody. You got in a little bit late, man, but we got to shut this thing down. 914. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, guys?
You got it, family. What's going on? Yeah, we hear you.
What's going on, guys? I just want to say the last caller, he didn't know what he was talking about. I'm from New York too. That he actually disgraced us.
Come on, man.
Listen, I'm an up and coming fighter. So, you know what I mean? I give you the world. 78, I'm always on your chats, man. I'm Act Reacher. You call me AC Reacher, but I'm always in your chats. I'm always talking about when we going to go fishing.
Oh, much love, family.
One of my questions is, guys, you know what I mean? I just got a couple. I ain't going to try to be on too long. You know what I mean? The Danny Jacobs had, from all of y'all perspective, Cali Enigma, all of you guys, like, did you guys really thought that he did good? Because I was arguing in 78 chat about this.
No, I thought he lost, brother. I thought he lost the fight. I thought Sulecki outpointed him, bro. I mean, I was on a.
You know,
Go ahead.
I thought I was bugging. Yeah, like I wanted to know from you guys. Like I felt like he didn't even win like that, and I like Danny Jacobs. But that right there didn't convince me that he was going to ever beat Charlo. If anything, I think Charlo's going to knock him, as you would say, 78 smooth the fuck out. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Cali Enigma, what you think?
Yeah, I thought that Sulecki sat there, man, and outpointed him. I thought he did a good job of jabbing and countering Danny Jacobs. I thought Danny Jacobs was trying to throw one punch. He was trying to load up on every shot. He was literally just trying to get Sulecki out of there. Sulecki showed a lot of toughness. He had a good chin. He was more slick than I thought he was, too. And I thought that Danny Jacobs was just he was sloppy, man, over aggressive, man. You know what I mean? I thought he was too heavy on his front foot, and I thought that he just looked a mess, man. And because of that, because he was so reckless, he looked amateurish. That I thought he opened himself up to get countered over and over and over again, man. And the jab set up a lot of offense for Sulecki, man. And I just thought that Sulecki outpointed him. I thought that the knockdown brought it closer, and I scored at 114-113 for Sulecki.
I had it like that too. That's funny that you said that. And he did. I can't even say he looked amateurish because I was just at a tournament in Kansas City, and they look better than that. You know what I'm saying? With Nico Ali, Muhammad Ali's grandson, I met him out there.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, look out for him. He gonna be. Yeah. And another question I got. Guys, how did you guys care about that whole Jarrell Hearn and Laura fight again? Because personally, I didn't care to see it again. I did have it a draw up until the knockdown. That's me personally. I dead had it a draw up until Jarrell Hearn knocked him down in the last round. I wanted to see him in Charlo. I didn't even, because I was arguing with people in 78's comment section with that too. They was like, "Oh, because it was a convincing fight." I'm like, "Nah, man. Like he won." You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't normally under other circumstances wouldn't have a problem with it, but it's so much smoke going on at 154, man. It's time to move the division forward. And also the fact of Laura, we've talked about in the past, man. I'm just kind of tired of Laura, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of time. You know what I mean? And I like him. I like his story, all that good stuff, man. I like dude, but I think it's just time to move the division forward, man. And I'm definitely looking for Charlo to get some work. You know what I'm saying? And we got Hearn to get some work. We got Ali. I mean, it's just work to be done in that division. So I have no use for that. I have no use for that fight again. None.
Thank you. I was saying the same thing, and they was arguing me in the comment section earlier this morning. You know what I mean? Just this morning at 78. I'm like, yo, guys, there's no point in this. He won.
Right. Yeah, they're going. I feel the same way. You know, I don't mind watching it again, but I would much rather the division move on and, you know, let the Charlo and Hearn unify. And if Laura, you know, want to fight the winner or something, cool. But, you know, have a rematch right now. It's kind of, I don't know, man. I understand why they did it, but what if Laura come back and win? Now, you know, it's not going to be fair to Hearn if you don't get him a rematch now. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's 100.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? That's definitely offending.
Well, all right, Colin. Appreciate you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead.
I just had one more question. As far as the Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder situation, do you think that it'll ever happen? Because I personally gave up on it. You know what I mean? I'm worried about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
You talking my language?
I mean, that's the suit.
Nah, you talking my language because I feel that right now the privilege that we have right now is that we do have fighters who are able to captivate the sport and who are trying to move the sport forward and actually trying to do the right things. So for me on my platform, I did a video this week about Eddie Hearn and this situation, and I'm done. I'm not gonna talk about the motherfuckers no more until the fight gets made. You know what I mean? The bottom line, because it's too many other people. You know what I'm saying? We got the Charlos, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got Spence, we got Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? We got so much, we got Deontay Wilder, whoever else he's gonna fight, we got Regis Portgray, like we got so many people, you know what I mean, that's doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So we can just move that shit forward, man. And I have no use for them. So they can go over back to the UK, sit down and go over to Povetkin in Russia and get snuffed up, you know what I mean, or whatever they're gonna do, man.
Hey, Junior.
Go ahead.
Made the case what I was talking about too, man. It's like that's why I'm not excited about Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter right now, man. I'm sorry, because I don't think they're gonna fight. I don't think the winner's gonna fight Errol Spence Jr. So it just takes away the excitement. That fight should be exciting. You know what I mean? That fight should have way more excitement than what it does, but it doesn't because you know that there's one of those fighters don't want to fight the other one, man. And to me, that's just weak.
Just weak. Go ahead, caller.
Yo, before I get off, guys, I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to ask you guys if maybe you guys could, you know, fill me in. They trying to say that I guess Earl Spence didn't want to induct himself in the clean boxing program. So I mean, I'm interested to see if they do give him a WBC shot because they said Mauricio Suleiman was saying that or something like that. I don't know if you guys got any information on that. Maybe you guys can enlighten me about that. They said that they didn't put him in the rankings because he didn't want to enroll in the clean boxing program or something like that. I mean, I don't know. You know, I like Earl, so I like Free Smoke. So,
yes,
you know,
indeed.
I'm saying I would never, you know, I'm not trying to say anything like that. I don't know if you guys.
Well, the reason why he's not ranked with the WBC is because he's the IBF champion, and what they do is none of the sanctioning bodies rank champions of another sanctioning body. They just have it listed as all right. Yeah, but that's why they don't have them ranked. That rumor started on the internet about Earl and the clean boxing program stuff. That's not the reality why he's not ranked. You know what I mean? They just saying that. But Earl said, plenty of times, shit, he trying to fight Keith Thurman. He want to fight the WBC champion. So with that being said, he gonna have to take the drug test to fight and enroll to fight the WBC champion.
Yes.
Hey, I want to know what them dudes, the dudes that are talking like that, some of those guys are Keith Thurman fans who don't want to see the fight, and then the other ones are Kell Brook fans who still hate Errol Spence Jr. because he beat the shit out of Kell Brook and broke his fucking eye. So that's why they keep bringing that bullshit up. Yes, you want to know, man. That's why they keep talking about Errol Spence and his nipples and all the other shit like that. All the weirdo shit.
So look out for me.
Yes, indeed. All right, tell us your name again.
You know what I'm saying? They call me Act, but I go by the Ageless Anthony Force.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be my persona when I turn pro or whatever. You know, my uncle's in the hospital right now. He trains me. So, I'm having a little setback right now. But, I'm going to always be on you guys' channel. I love what you guys are doing. I'm going to make sure I make you guys proud because I don't want you guys ever having a bad video about me because I know y'all remind me of my boys in school, you know what I mean, that ended up with the ugly girl. Y'all start roasting them.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
I'm going to make y'all proud.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely
Much love, family, and speedy recovery for your uncle, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Respect to your uncle, man, and good luck, brother.
Yes, indeed. All right, family. It's 11:39, man. We got to go, or 11:29. We got to get on up out of here. My wife is she's not having that shit, man. So we got 4 of y'all in the chat or in the call queue, man. Our apologies to you. You guys came in a little bit late. We'll get the phone lines opened up a little earlier next week, man. So I got to get up here and rub some belly and some toes and all that good stuff, man. So thank y'all, man, for taking the time to tune in to the Smoke City MobCast, man. Really, truly appreciate it. I am Junior the Truth. Shout out to my brother, the big homie 78 Sports TV, as well as the homie Cali Enigma, man. We really, truly appreciate you guys. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile over there, man. Also, as promised, man, we'll get more information about what we're going to do with regard to us ascending on the great state of Texas for the Errol Spence Jr. fight, as well as information with regard to the t-shirts, man. So we thank you guys so much, man. We really, truly appreciate you, man. And we'll catch you again next week on Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Smoke City MobCast. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Deuces.